All right, hello everybody. We're gonna try some Yu-Gi-Oh! The Falsebound Kingdom today. It's a game I really liked playing when I was growing up. The nostalgia is doing a lot of heavy lifting here. For sure, for sure. But we played it on stream like 4 months ago and I had a good time with it, so we're gonna try it again. Last time we did the Yugi campaign. Start off with. So this time we're gonna try starting off with Kaiba campaign. I like the Yugi campaign a lot more, so I'd like to do the Yugi campaign first, like 3 times to every one of Kaiba or something. The reason to do Kaiba first is you get access to a bunch of different units early on. The way I tend to play the game is I do a Yugi run, a Kaiba run, and then a Joey run, all in like one grouping. And then I probably want to just like, I'm probably done with the game at that point. It's like enough. And I just want to like play something else for a while, and then come back to it and probably just start over and do that again. There's a bunch of units in each type of campaign that you get access to. And the levels adjusted based on like what number it is. So if you do Yugi's first and then Kaiba's, you get all the units from Kaiba's campaign like well into the second campaign, and they're going to be like 30 levels higher and stuff. So I try to avoid using them there because it's more fun for me to get like a unit at like a low level and use it a longer time than to get the same unit like 30 levels higher later in the game. So when I do Yugi's campaign, unless there's somebody with like a bunch of synergy... Oh, we do have a load. Interesting. Okay. Sorry, we got distracted there. So the units that you get in Kaiba's campaign, I try not to use if I start with Yugi. Because again, you get them all like 30 levels higher, and then there's like a whole campaign you played and you didn't use them for. I want to use a few units a lot each run and then switch units, and that makes the game a lot more replayable for me than to use like most of the units a little bit less every time, because it like varies it up quite a bit. If I use like this group of 12 units a ton this run and then use a different group of 12 units a ton the next run. But if we only start with Yugi's run, then we have like about half as many units to play with on that, so we got to do some amount of Kaiba runs as well. Yeah, just for some reason, I can't really put my finger on it. For some reason, just starting with Yugi's feels a lot nicer, for the most part. Maybe it's the units, maybe it's like the story, maybe it's the stages. Not sure, but when I was younger playing this, I always did Kaiba, and my brother did Yugi. So we kind of like to split up stuff, like Pokemon and characters and all that, and then have my group and his group, and we'd use each of our own. And battle and stuff eventually, but you couldn't really battle in this game. Anywho, at the bottom of the screen, we got like a general idea of what units we're planning on using for you guys. I'm going to do probably 4 teams of 3. If I'm not having fun with certain units, I'll replace them or change them around or something. I'm not like fully committed to using them for the whole thing. We're not doing RNG. I'm just trying to like pick units that have some synergy together and I think could be fun. So like units that I think are cool, and then trying to do synergy stuff with them. So the main synergies we're going for with this group of teams is one of them is going to be a Navy team. And I think it feels weird, but I think you're supposed to do a Navy team if you do a Kaiba run, not a Yugi run. Because you do the Kaiba run, you get the Navy units, and then in Yugi run, you get Mako. And then you have a guy you can use Navy with. Navy is all your guys are water attribute, which is like a pretty rare one. So there's only like, there's not that many choices for like units for that kind of team in the whole game. But Kaiba's campaign does not have a guy with Navy in it, and Yugi's and Joey's both do. So if we start with Kaiba's campaign and like collect some units for the team, by the time we get the thing in Yugi's, we'll have 3 units to run on the team, if not more. Yeah, so that's kind of the thought behind the Navy. We're also doing a Field Adept team because Kaiba has some Field Adept units that are a little different than Yugi's, and that squad will like to fight outside in front of a castle instead of like in or anything, and all your units get a little bit of bonus for being in the field when you fight. And then we have a Spirits team with Kaiba, mostly relying on Moisture Creature. He's like a really weird, unique Kaiba unit that I didn't know how to get when I was younger, so he feels pretty new to me. But he has the lowest star points in the game, which is pretty rough, because star points are like how many times you get to act throughout the combat. So they tend to be pretty important until you get to the point where you have enough to like kill everybody on the enemy team, then they start to matter less. But early on, like when the fights take multiple combats, stars are like really, really important. So it's one of those things where like you need to have like an okay amount, and then like they get lower and lower value as you get like way too many. So they're still very, very good, but like if you only have like 5 of them, the 6th one is like a huge deal, but if you have like 10 of them, the 11th one's still good, but not like as crucial. And Moisture Creature's at that threshold where he's like super, super low on it, so it's a really big pain. And then the last team is kind of just like more fun units. I'm not really sure what to call the team. It's got Lord of D on it, and then Vickery Box, and then it'll be like Water Girl or Magician of Face or something. That one's just like I really want to use Lord of G, and I can't really think of what to put with him, so I'm just gonna like pick some fun units. I think Vickery Box is probably too good, but I don't get to use Vickery Box a ton because I usually do Yugi first, so we might just use him anyway. I try to avoid using the like S tier units, but since I don't do Kaiba as much, it's harder because I still think a lot of them are really cool. Insect Queen also, like, if we need to fill a slot, we might just throw in an Insect Queen, but I have my trick now where I can get Larva Moth and Insect Queen, or Perfectly Ultimate is what I mean, not Insect Queen. I have my trick where I can get Larva and Perfectly Ultimate in the same run of a campaign, so I kind of want to do Larva Moth, Perfectly Ultimate, and Insect Queen as a team. So I might add a fifth team and do that, or I might cut one of the teams if I'm not liking them, like the water team. I think there just aren't 3 good like water units that I want to use, so it feels like just doing Navy is just super awkward. The main benefit about being water is you don't get shot by cannons, because there's ground cannons and air cannons, and there's 3 like types of like overworld movement. Water, land, and flying, and cannons shoot their respective type, but water has none that shoot it. Just kind of neat. But anywho, we're off on Kaiba. I've been seeing some of the AI stuff where like they can, you know, copy. It's like they can do voice acting with AI where it like reads it. That would be really cool. Like if I could upload, you know, like Yugi's voice and Kaiba's voice and stuff from the dub, or the Japanese version either. Be kind of fun too, and just have them like read out the story. If I was into the AI stuff, I would consider doing that for like this and Fire Emblem and stuff. That would make listening to the story like fun, but reading it out for the stream, I'm really bad at reading things out loud, so it would be painful for me and it would take forever. And I don't think the story to the game's like amazing, but skipping through it's a little annoying. Like especially when I'm playing those Fire Emblem games, I would prefer like the story was read out. But yeah, basically, like all of my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh stuffs, we're getting trapped in a virtual world. And then this one just uses Yu-Gi-Oh characters, but the fighting is like pretty much nothing to do with Yu-Gi-Oh. But I'm game because I don't know. Yu-Gi-Oh has like a lot of weird games that have nothing to do with like the card game, which I always thought was kind of weird. But then I learned more about like what Yu-Gi-Oh is actually supposed to be, and it's not. Like, Yugi's the king of games, he's not the king of the Yu-Gi-Oh card game. It's supposed to be a lot more about, like, just games, not, like, this specific card game, Duel Monsters, as much. But that's kind of what it turned into for us and such. Okay. It's like Season 0 of Yu-Gi-Oh! There's a lot of that. Okay. Armored Lizard. Okay. So... Every marshal has an orb. You see the colors? Blue, light blue, and then this like orangish color. Those, they get bonus stats based on the stats here that you see, like the swords and the hearts and stuff, if the units match like the color. So like for Kaiba, putting these ooh, this is weird. Okay, yeah, my controls for this game are a little weird. Okay. So, basically quite a few of these are pretty useful. So like, I think Water Girl I'm going to use for quite a while. I might ditch her for Magician of Faith later if I'm not having fun with Water Girl, but I kind of wanted to use Water Girl for a while and I haven't really done it. Dark Plant is kind of like that other useless unit, Karibo. Except not good ever. So if I bring Dark Plant, this level will be really difficult. Like when we did the Yugi campaign, I'll probably lose a few times. But I would kind of like to give him levels. This guy's like a top tier unit. He's very good. By the way, 3 stars at level 1 already. This guy is who you should use if you're like trying. I think this giant gets a Field Adept. So he can be like a substitute unit on the Field Adept team. Until we get whatever our last unit is. But yeah, the Spirits team is going to be Dark Plant, Moisture Creature, and Queen of the Autumn Leaves. Queen of the Autumn Leaves is such a cool unit. She's one of my favorite in this game. And Spirit type's the best type also, which is kind of neat. But the thing is, using Dark Plant will just be miserable for now, so it's probably not worth. Zaragan will also be miserable, but he at least goes in the water squad. You see right next to his name there's an S, which is for swimming. And then these are W's, which are for like walking, which is like the land type that get shot by the ground cannons. So this is like the special swimming type, but they generally move a lot slower. But there's certain marshals who say if all your units are that type, they move faster. So I want to see like how good that does. He does have 3 stars, and he has twice as much attack as the Dark Plant, which is kind of nice. But yeah, let's I have like a big spreadsheet with all the characters on it and everything that I made last time we played through this, so that I can reference quite a bit here. Armored Lizard. I think Armored Lizard has nothing special about it, which is kind of sad because he's kind of like a unit you see in the show a decent amount. Yeah, he gets armor, but not even until somewhere like at level 30 he doesn't have armor, is what I've written down. And then his stats are like, his health is like really low, or his health is like mediocre. His stars are mediocre. His attack's really low. Yeah, Armored Lizard's just a kind of a bad unit, unfortunately. So the Dark Plant will get level 1 magic, which isn't very useful. Has very bad stats, even bad stars. Forest Adept, attacks poison. Yeah, that's not the play. We're not doing a Night Adept team this time. Yeah, Water Girl gets level 2 magic, and that's like the only thing she gets, and her health is terrible, but her attack and her stars are pretty good. Sagi the Dark Clown would go on some like... he only has level 2 magic, but he has Magic Craft, which increases the power of the magic, but his health is so terrible. Yeah, so the Giant will get Field Adept at some point. I don't know if he'll get it early enough. So like bringing him seems pretty good. Water Girl I think we'll use for quite a while. So Zaragan getting ready to be like the high level guy in the water team when I get it might be the play. We get Root Cushion, Beformit, Midnight Dragon. Okay, we're gonna get Dark Rabbit at some point. I was gonna do a Castle Adept team, but there's only like 3 units in Kaiba's whole campaign that can go on it. Shadow Ghoul, Launcher Spider, and Buster Blader. They're all good units, but I don't know, they're all really good units already, and then they all have Castle Adept, so they're all like busted units. That team just seemed like it would make using the other teams feel kind of bad, unfortunately. Yeah, so we have the Field Adept team. Yeah, so I don't really have any units that I'm going to keep for super long. But yeah, once we get 3 spirits, throwing him on that team for a while will be good, but I think what we'll do is, in Yugi's campaign, we'll get Giant Soldier of Stone, and then we'll just run him on the spirits team as like the item dude. So this guy, like leveling him up so that maybe towards the end of the game we can have a spirit team, it just doesn't seem worth it. For a few levels and then ditch him. He's so bad. This unit is so bad. Really not worth it. I think Crawling Dragon's fairly good. 3 stars. Oh yeah, this unit is bonkers here. With 3 stars and 1700. So this is a really good unit to use. These 2 are like where you want to be. Those 2 are fantastic. Sagi at least has 3 stars and really high defense. This guy's 3 stars. So you probably would want to bring like this unit, and this unit. And then slowly replace them as you get like better units. But I think we're gonna have this guy be a placeholder for our Field Adept team. She's gonna be on our like Lord of D team potentially forever. Maybe we'll ditch her for Magician of Faith eventually. And then this guy for like water. I don't know if this team can win, but it'll be fun to just bring him and see what happens. When we're talking about gold, Sagi costs 45. Oh yeah, Dark Plant costs like nothing, 15. So there's like a little pot of gold in that. That shows you how much they cost. So like 48, 28. So we'll just bring this. That means it costs us very little gold to bring these two players. Yeah, and my Kaiba team is supposed to be Lord of D. They're gonna be like purple. So I could bring I could bring the Abyss guy instead with the crab. And have him be in the middle as like a carry to just make Kaiba more purple for now. Oh, Kaiba wants to be white and be the moisture creature and stuff. Yeah. Interesting. Let me look at marshals here. My tab. So for Kaiba's campaign, Mokuba's actually not bad. His Diz is terrible, but Mokuba's like blue and actually not bad. So Mokuba could be one of the teams. All the marshals have like different stats and stuff. Bones is pretty good. Bones should probably be the purple person. Now we need like an orange person for the field, maybe Pegasus. Interesting. Kaiba wants to be like a bright white color. Okay. Yeah, we could bring Mokuba and start turning Mokuba purple. Sorry, we're doing some planning here. So the Lord of D team is gonna be purple. We're gonna have a white team, a purple team, a dark blue water team. So that could be Mokuba's the dark blue team, or it could be the construction guy. And then we're gonna have an orange team, and that's probably Pegasus. Just because he's so available and he has to like come to a bunch of levels and stuff. So purple is probably Bones. Kaiba's white. Mokuba or the construction guy will be dark blue, and then Pegasus will be orange. And then we might throw in like an insect team, but I feel like four teams was a good sweet spot we found with Yugi. So we might not do the insect stuff, or we might ditch the water dudes. We could ditch the Field Adept guys, but I think that will be fun. We'll have like a Ruby and Dark Rabbit. They're kind of cool units that aren't super busted. I want to avoid the like really high tier units. Yeah, having Kaiba use Water Girl is kind of awkward. I don't want it to ruin his color, so I might want to have Mokuba do the fighting instead of Kaiba. And he fits a little better here, but then I have to bring Mokuba, which means Kaiba could bring the crab, and then like Mokuba could do all the fighting, and he could have these dudes. I wonder which ones are fast. That like fits pretty well. Something like this. I don't want Mokuba to be purple. This should go on Bones and be purple for a while. Yeah, this team seems like it's strong enough. It might be able to win these fights. We do have to fight Beformit here, so we might get Beformit and sack. He's an okay like Field Adept potential user as well. Oh yeah, we want swap mode off. Good job. Okay, you gotta push A. We save for the level. Alright, so there's a good chance we lose the first attempt here, because we're gonna get Beformit first, and I'm only gonna have like one team of units for a while. So we have to fight 3 battles with this one team, and we have no healing items for this first stage. So it's like kind of tough to do that. You should probably just bring 2 teams. But you know how it is. Oh man, the controls are coming back to us. Okay. Also, we get a bunch more money if we capture these 2 places and then lose. Might be worth it. Okay. So on certain stages, there's like a spot on the stage where you can find a monster. You want to always try to make sure to grab those. Okay, so he just did nothing. Let's look at the score. For guarding, you get 300. So I could just guard, have everybody guard and win the fight. Or I could like try to fight him and kill him. If he dies, I gotta win the fight, but otherwise it's decided by points. These are like the only ones where points matters, really. So if I do... Oh no, I don't know which button is guard and which one's escape. If I push escape on accident, I'll lose. So I need to look up the settings. Okay. A is L. B is semicolon. What do I need to know? I need to know what The D-pad is all these. Oh, A is L, B is semicolon, X is P, Y is O, start is K, okay. I need to know what L is. C-pad, joystick, trigger. Oh, okay. Period is L and slash is R. So slash is R. I need to hit slash. Slash is R, period is L. So this should be guard. Good. I think if I just guard, I think I'll win the fight, and then I'll take the least amount of damage, which is the other important part. You have a higher chance of dodging too, if you guard. But I think this is the best way to win this fight. We might not get as much XP, but now we get to attack at least once. So that shouldn't do much because I guarded. So we only did 11 there. Yeah, so we won the fight like super hard. Even if this misses, we should win. But I think some of the XP you get is like based on how much damage you do potentially. But, like we won the fight super hard and we took almost no damage. Yeah, look at how little XP my guys got because they didn't like do any damage. So we skip like all the XP from that pretty much. I go upward. Do they have any abilities yet? Night Adept. Okay, oh. I think a guy will come out and fight me. I could skip him. Yeah, that guy. Does he have any, like, adepts? I could just skip this guy. Cool. Forest, field, water. Okay, so we just want to have you go here, you run back here. You want to probably wait to claim this until this fight happens. I don't want to fight him outside because we'll get bonuses. Okay. Should be chill. So we'll kill that guy. I don't want to fight him. He gets adepts. So I don't want to fight him outside of the base. And we'll have to fight this guy. And we get this for beating him. And we're using Mokuba, so we had to pay another like 20 something money to bring Mokuba and use him instead of using Kaiba. But these guys, we have to kill all of them at some point. Okay, oh cool. I remember the buttons kind of. It's interesting how the mind works. Alright, so he has no items or anything. If we look at damage, it's basically the star number times the attack number. It's like what you gotta look at. So Mystic Horseman is gonna be like 3,900, whereas this guy's only gonna be like 1,900. But also this guy has 250 less health. You gotta keep that in mind. And then this guy is only like 25. So I think killing the Mystic Horseman is the most effective. You gotta look at their health versus like how much damage they'll do. And then you gotta look at how many attacks it takes your guys to kill them. You want to minimize the damage our guys take because there's no real way to heal them in this stage. So they have to beat all these guys and they have to beat all the bosses dudes. So we can kill Mystic Horseman before all 3 of his attacks. That would be insane, but we probably can't do that. He did wait, so there's a shot, maybe. And then there's, if I know which guy he's going to attack, having that guy guard would be really good, but I don't really know that. It's like a 1 in 9 chance of missing or critting or something. Like the ratio is pretty high, if I remember right. So we'll take all of his attacks, all of his stars worth of damage. And then hopefully we'll have the Mystic Horseman KO'd pretty soon. And then next round, we won't have to take any damage from the Mystic Horseman. Missing's really bad. We might lose the fight. And we might not have enough damage to kill the Mystic Horseman, and then we might take an extra like 130. Yeah. So we didn't even have enough to kill his dude. Whereas if we had attacked the crab, we might have been able to kill him in this fight. But I still think just focusing the Horseman down and killing him is the best. Crab guarded, so we lose the fight for sure, but Mystic Horseman will die hopefully before he attacks next fight, but probably after he attacks once. We used Mystic Horseman on our last Yugi run, and he was very good. That unit is way better than I remember from like when I played it as a kid. I like that I'm using the Yu-Gi-Oh card to represent the units. That's kind of funny. So they don't necessarily look super similar. I don't like that for Water Girl, but the other ones look pretty cool. So those are cards that actually like appeared in the show or my collection. Okay. Oof. All three of these guys got to attack before any of my guys got to move. Not good. Water Girl's actually getting quite low. Hopefully we get to kill the Mystic Horseman before it moves again. Good. This should work. That reduces his damage by like half. And then we have to decide whether it's doing 700 damage to get rid of like 1900, or whether it's doing 900 damage to get rid of like 2200, 2400. I think killing the crab is more effective. We'll go for him. Always reminds me of Piccolo with his special beam cannon. It's the like temple forehead thing. Okay, so Water Girl is getting dangerously low. She should probably start guarding when my enemies have stars. Pretty rough that they decide to focus her. Yeah, so now she will die to the crab hit, so we're gonna have her guard, but like she's gonna die really soon. I don't know if this team can beat the boss, honestly. So there's a good chance we like fail. And we didn't even fight before it, so that's not a good sign. Wonder how we I remember we had some trouble with it last time. Maybe I have to guard more. Wonder how we beat 2 units on the Yugi campaign. I remember we did. We had 1 team of 3 and we beat 2 teams of 3 with Yugi. But it did take us a few tries. I don't remember how we did that. We could have this guy suicide in. Boss. I feel like we picked stronger units here than we did in Yugi campaign. So now Water Girl's dead before she even attacks, which is really bad for me. If she went first and guarded, she might have lived like a super long time. But like, yeah, I think I can beat this guy, but then I don't think I beat the next dude. Kind of a problem. We killed the crab before I got to do anything, which is nice. He's losing like a ton of stars every fight. We're gonna wait like 6 times because he guarded, so we don't want to do reduced damage. How your turns go in this game is really weird. But yeah, like this team can beat this dude, and then it's gonna run into the other guy and get wrecked. So we need to come up with a new plan for that. I don't really have that many units that I plan on using forever that I start with, right? It's like Water Girl is like the only maybe, but it really isn't worth like spending too long on this sort of thing. We should be able to beat this guy at least, but I think what we do next time is we just skip this dude. We just have this team fight the boss. We do have Baphomet, and he could go on the field team, but we used him last run. We did a bunch of fusions last run with a Yugi thing. It was pretty fun. We had like a cool like baby dragon team, which is really rare because that unit is not good. But we made it work. Yeah, I cannot imagine these two units being able to beat the last guy by themselves, so... Maybe the opponents are harder in this run, or maybe we're forgetting something, but... Okay, we picked a better team than we did. And Yugi had to beat 6 units. One of them was Blackland Fire Dragon, so he's pretty good. And we ran like Rebo or something. It's like I was gonna run this team, but put the Crab on instead of the Dark King. I don't know if they would have even beaten this guy with that being the case. And it's not like getting a few levels would change that too much. I'm not sure what the story is there, but I'm totally fine with like the early game taking a little longer than it should. We could have Dark Plant run into him, but I can't imagine that actually doing anything. Yeah, this guy, we can start looking now. This guy is the big one, because he has 3 stars compared to this guy's 2. So, you gotta kill this guy ASAP. He does like 48. This guy only does 32, and then this guy does 18. That's harder than this guy was. Water Adept and Night Adept didn't matter. How do I get out of this screen? I don't know. There it is. Yeah, I can't imagine this team wins, so... To end the level, Kaiba's gonna have to suicide. Or we could have Mokuba die, and then we could wait till Mokuba respawns, and then he could try to end the level, but... That sounds pretty, painful. After like 12 map hours, all the units that died will like respawn. Yeah, the Octopus guy guarded. Yeah, I can't imagine winning. I guess we could go for the low health guy first and try to take him out, but... I can't imagine this working. If we kill another unit, we'll get more XP, I suppose. I don't know what level he got to me Giant gets Field Adept. I don't know if he's even worth using. Yeah, Castle Adept is way better than Field Adept, but... I want to try Field Adept team. I think it's good enough to like have a team for, whereas like Wasteland Adept, it's just you're not gonna be able to make that happen often enough for it to be worth it. Field Adept, usually the enemy just sends like a wave of guys at you, so you can kind of, as long as it's between their base and your base, you can kind of choose where to fight them. Yeah, we kill the unit, but like we can't beat this dude here, so we're just gonna have Kaiba run in and suicide, and then we'll get to restart the level. Which I'm okay with. Wait, you go here. We could have you run in and waste time and then die. We'll just have Kaiba go fight him and get wrecked, and then we'll restart the level. And we'll check out Beformit stats. If I was going to use Beformit, that would be good, because then I could use him for this level. So maybe we throw him in for fun. I think his coloring is nice. We can maybe throw him on Kaiba. I know Mokuba like leaves for a few stages, but he does have the discount skill, which is pretty nice. Yeah, some of the marshals have a skill, and the only way to actually like read what the skill does is to look at him like I was just doing in like an actual stage. That's the only way I found to read the skills. Yeah, we'll just this was fairly close. Oh wow, we got a crit. Yeah, that's our first crit of the run. Those tend to matter early. Once you can actually put items on your units, the fights are... There's a lot more like stuff you can do. You should be able to win like anything, but the first 2 levels are a bit rough. The first level you get no items, and then for the second level, whatever items you get for doing the first level you get, which I think is just like a blue medicine, a monster born, and like a red medicine or something. It's like not much. Yeah, I think I looked at all the water guys before. Like, I planned out which guys I wanted to use previously, so I'm just trying to like go off of that. I had like 6 or 7 different teams of potential things, and I just kind of picked 5 of them. 4 or 5 of the teams. So I'm kind of relying on that, but I think 2 of the water units I want on the water team are a Kaiba campaign, and then you just pick whichever one from Yugi that you want instead of this crab dude, because I don't think he gets armor early enough. Yeah, we can look at Beformit. This guy's so good. Water Girl got no levels, and she was like... Well, I guess we'll probably use him for a while. She was like one of the ones we were planning on using for a while. Alright, so then we get this orange dude here. 3 stars, 1400. 950. Oh, his field adept is already active. It's pretty good. We probably would rather use him than this guy. This guy's closer in color, but this guy should get field adept eventually, but the format's probably just like a lot better. Got more health, got more stars. So I could use Marthas and put Performant in the middle, but I think just Mokuba. Oh, this is like almost matched. Pretty neat. We should switch these two then. I don't know how the rate at which they sync is determined, but the field adept team wants to be orange, and this guy would go on that team. And then she wants to be purple. But I think for this stage we just do this. Bring those in. Yeah, that should be fine. It's fun to lose the first stage and then get the Performant or the wolf from the other one. Oop, I meant to save it there, but that's fine. But yeah, it's fun to like int the first stage and get the Performant and get to use it in the first stage. At least I think it's cool, because usually you don't have a format for this level. Now I get to use him. So what we want to do here is go here. You want to go here. And then we're going to try to skip fighting that guy, because like I don't really need to like force fight him for XP or anything. We want these guys to go here after. I want these guys to go here like as the other place takes the house. I have one field adept guy, and I think my opponent does also, so it's not worth it. But the adepts are like a flat, like you get a flat, you get 1 star, and then you get like 300 attack and defense or something. Okay, so right about now, I think. And then he'll start coming down, and then I can have the group up. I can have this group go here. And hopefully this happens before this guy murders me. Oh, he switched to the top house. Okay, so last time I did wait on the top house. I don't know if I lose stuff by him taking this back, or for him taking that back. But at least now we miss each other. I can have him go directly here. So we already beat this guy once, so we're not like behind XP or anything. Yeah, if you fight him here, you see that? He had Forest Adept. So he got a star and he got 500 attack. That's a lot. Oh, does he just take it and chill? Oh, okay. There's not even a risk of him running at my main base and ending the level. Alright, so now we're basically back to where we were, except our guys are healed. And we get to have fun with Performant. Our new cool unit. It'll be a field adept squad placeholder, but yeah, I think killing this guy matters. We might not be able to kill him with the amount of stars we have, because we did take out our best unit for Performant. Should probably just take out the Higatsumi giant and have Performant be our field adept placeholder and not the giant. I never get to use the giant, so I want to try to like see if I can use him for a little bit. But just looking at his stats and abilities and stuff, I can't find a long-term team to use him in. There may be some, like, if we like really have fun with this game a lot, there may be some like RNG some units and do a campaign with that. But for now I'm just like putting together teams of synergies that look fun and trying to do that. Because using boring units doesn't sound like particularly great if they have like no synergies or anything. But getting a list of units and trying to like make something work with them could be kind of entertaining. I can't think of a great way to like Nuzlocke this either. Because it could be something with like if a unit dies, they're gone. They have like Iron Man to it or something. Wow. The Octopus lost a star that fight and we killed him. That was really good. Our team did awesome here. The Giant is level 5. Look at him go. Yeah, we got the King of the Abyss to level 4 and then ditched him, which is kind of weird. I think what I should do is focus on colors to try to set up the colors to be better. If I have like more normal looking colors, then when I switch campaigns, it'll be easier to find a home for them. Like when I beat a campaign, you do the next one, and then you have the marshals, and the old units, but then the colors won't be matching. Okay, so now I think killing the Dharma cannon's better, because it'll be a lot quicker. We can start denying him stars much quicker. Just gotta make sure I don't press run on accident. So it looks like he's focusing down before it, which we noticed kind of late, but now we can start guarding, and he has really high defense. I think when you're evaluating a unit, you should treat its defense as like, just ignore it completely. It'll make them cost more gold, and then if they ever want to defend, they're a little better at it. But generally, if you're playing the game normally, defending is usually really bad. Because you'll have like healing items and stuff, so you want to use your attacks to kill things. You don't want to sit there and defend. But early game, defending matters a little bit for like wild battles, and if they're like focusing one unit, sometimes you can buy a little time by having that unit defend. Yeah, for the Yugi campaign, you get the cool Blackland Fire Dragon, and for this campaign, you just get Rukishin. I don't really like Rukishin. He would fit in for a Knight Adept team, kind of, but he doesn't seem great. What I want for a Knight Adept team is I want really high HP. Because they want to just use Violet Crystals to give themselves stars and power. But it seems like for Kaiba's team and just in general, Knight Adept units don't seem to have like really good HP. Like hard to make work. And then there's a lot of opponent units with Knight Adept, so when you use the Violet Crystals, it buffs your opponents, which is kind of awkward. There's only one real unit in like at least early game Kaiba that appeals to me for Knight Adept, and that's there's like Midnight Fiend from Bones' team looks fun, and I don't think I've ever used him before. And then like Castle of Dark Illusions and Hyrule for later look like okay, but that's like one of the final levels in Kaiba's campaign. So the Formant died with 2 stars left, but we could have had him guard. I don't think it's that big a deal. It will take one more round of fighting this guy to finish him. Yeah, I don't know how we're supposed to beat both of them with only one team. I guess since I got the VOD from the stream 4 months ago when we played this game, I could rewatch that and see how we did it. That's one of the cool things about streaming it. I did want to make some YouTube, like a little bit of YouTube content with this game, because I just like there's a lot of stuff like I looked for a long time for and couldn't find. It'd be cool to just throw a video out there and the like 5 people who care would be able to find it. But I just can't really get myself to spend too much time doing it. Okay, so we beat him, we got Rukishin. I should probably just make 2 teams of 3. Now we have 2 blue medicines and a monster reborn, so we can funnel into one team and have it be like somewhat stronger. I think this is the bones level. This level's gonna be hard. Do we actually get guys on boats? There's 2 Pegasus guys. All the Pegasus units are sick. The Parrot Dragon's even sick. For a dragon. He's pretty cool. Yeah, this game, I like this game so much. Okay, so now we have Rukishin powered. We can check out right here. This is our new unit. So 1600 is a little higher. 900 is fine, but then only 2 stars. Like if we were gonna add a different unit, it'd be like this one because he's just got more stuff going for him. Yeah, I think we're still on this, unless we want to switch you out for. No, I don't think we want to do the king. Water Girl I wanted to play around with and see if I could use, but I feel like I've done that a lot of times and always end up ditching her. But I think this is the team. And then we want to do healing items. It would make the most sense to put them on Water Girl because she has the least attack, or Beformit because he has the most stars. I think Beformit makes the most sense because I think they're going to focus Water Girl a lot more often. And I can give her the Monster Reborn. We could put one blue medicine on Giant. Whatever. I think actually just... Yeah, we'll just do one on each. We'll just focus on one team here so we can have all the items on it, and then we'll level these 3 units a lot more, rather than other units. I could actually put the crab here and start leveling him up. Okay, so... Water Girl, I want to go on the Lord of D team. The Lord of D team is Lord of D, Water Girl, and Vickery Box. Vickery Box can be a filler unit. Yeah, Water Girl doesn't really need to be on that team. I should probably take her off of the list of units here. I'm not sure how ugly this is going to look if I move stuff. Oh, it doesn't seem too ugly. Because yeah, what I want to do here is remove Water Girl. Not sure what to do visually to add. Not sure what to do visually for you guys here. So yeah, Team 1 is Lord of D, Vickery Box, +1. It's probably supposed to be Magician of Faith, but it actually could be a lot of things. Field Adept team is Dark Rabbit, Gruzies, or Ruby. Those are all represented, right? Dark Rabbit, Gruzies, a Ruby. Yep. We got Turtle King, Zaragun, Red Snake. So we could add Zaragun here. Zaragun, Turtle King, Red Snake is a team. And then we have Moisture Creature, Queen of Autumn Leaves, Dark Plant. But Dark Plant's going to get ditched for Giant Soldier Stone. So I think that's fine. We'll just take off Water Girl from there. Yeah, we don't get Lord of D for so long that I don't know that Water Girl should be... Well, I kind of want to use her though. Let's think about it a little more. I always want to use her and then ditch. Okay. Back to the game here. Alright. I don't know what level it's Hitsumi Giant gets Fuel Adept. Oh! Yes, already! Heck yeah. Alright, so I think Performance only level 2 anyway. So I think we just cut Performant and add Zaragun. Because I want to get him levels, and now we have healing items, so I feel like we don't need the strength as much. And then he wants to use all the blue medicines in combat because his attack is garbage. We'll give him all the healing items. So bringing him to that level would have made it harder, but since we only fought one fight, it probably was better. So we wasted like a few levels on him. And we put one level on the format that we didn't need to, but that could be okay for the Field Adept team if we need a filler unit for a while. I gotta see who costs the least. So we're gonna lose Zaragun, who costs 28. Dark Plant costing 15 is really good because we can throw it on a silly unit. 64 is a lot, 58. Okay, so if we didn't get him 3 levels, he would have cost a lot less. Saga the Dark Clown only costing 45 is probably the play. Yeah, I kind of want to use Sagi, but he gets level 2 magic, not level 3, so I can't think of a team that works for him. And again, Night Adept is a team. I'm interested in that synergy, but the problem is the units on that team need to have high HP to fit, because that team has to like survive a few hits. And Sagi has one of the worst HPs in the game, so that doesn't fly. Alright, and then this next level, we actually have to start caring about shops. So we have to buy trade halls and then get shops that way. Stages. So there's a Beast Fangs and a Book of Secret Arts and a Legendary Sword all in the same place. And we have to think about how many of each of those items we want and how much money we have for that. Book of Secret Arts I probably only need 3 of. Beast Fang, Book of Secret Arts, Legendary Sword. If we look at our final team, Book of Secret Arts, we want 3 for Water Girl. Silver Bow and Arrow isn't Legendary Sword, and Beast Fangs isn't. Beast Fangs we want 3, 6. We want 6 Beast Fangs. So we probably have to, oh no, we want them for Dark Rabbit too. We want 8 Beast Fangs? Dang. So we want 3 Book of Secret Arts and 8 Beast Fangs. That's gonna be expensive. I'm not sure when the next time we can buy those are. Anyway, I feel like neither of those is like insanely rare, so it'll probably be fine if we don't buy them all here. Next stage we get Silver Bow and Arrow and Black Pennant, which we'd really like to buy. We get a Power of Nature. Probably want to buy that too. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of money for these next 2 stages. I need to learn how to plan money here. That's gonna be awkward. But anywho, we'll probably just wing it and see what happens. Yeah, their color's getting really good. Mokuba's. Zargan's super awkward. We need him to be as blue as possible. So I could put him in the middle, but then he's gonna walk real slow. So do we want to be faster? I think I want to, I think the middle unit will change colors quicker. And we want to try to start making him blue, because the water team wants to be blue. I think we should put him in the middle and start changing his color. Even though we'll walk really slow. Because he walks super slow. He'll be immune to turrets, though, which is kind of nice. And then we'll go ahead and save. And I want to get in the habit of saving the stage when I do this. I don't know if I have all of them saved yet. I want to be able to open up any stage in the game. Okay. So this might take a minute to set up, but then it should be a lot easier later on. Backup, Falsebound Kingdom, Kaiba, stage 2. Oh, I already have a thing. Interesting. Yeah, I think I already did. For most of the levels in the game. I think I'm just not going to worry about saving every stage, like saving an instance of the memory card. We just go, see how it goes. We have to kill Bones probably a couple times. And then the stage called Daithruo is the one we want to get a shop in. And then we're going to want like a lot of Beast Fangs. Mokuba's the one who wants to buy stuff. This one? Yeah, that one we need to buy a shop in. And then this one we could buy some blue medicine. I don't think it's worth buying blue medicine. I don't think I want to buy any monster barns with my money right now. And then Goblin Secret Remedy I don't think is good at all. I think if I remember right, we just use blue medicines that we get in stages and that's enough. Yeah, Bones will come start attacking us soon. We get him in these 3 units for beating this stage. Like, this thing paralyzes. Oh, we don't get the Fiend guy from Bones, we get it from the Labyrinth Man. Alright, so we're supposed to buy like a Castle Walls or something, but I'm not doing that. We're gonna buy a Trader. And then we're gonna buy... Definitely gonna buy 3 Beast Fangs. And we're gonna buy... I wanna buy the Book of Secret Arts. And then I want to buy probably 3 more Beast Fangs. And I probably want to buy like 2 swords, because they're cheaper than silver bow and arrows. I have like a field adept team, so I should be fighting him out in the field if I can. Oh no, he's wasteland adept. I don't know if that's a field or a wasteland. I should have checked before he got here, because if I can get that bonus, it's like a huge deal. This guy's gonna be pretty hard. I think we're gonna fail this stage too, which I'm fine with. It looks stupid if someone's watching, but I'm kind of fine with it. Okay, so both of these guys are pretty decent units because they paralyze. Their basic attacks paralyze later levels in the game. She has a lot more attack, a little less stars, but a lot more health, a lot more attack. So she's just a lot better. She's like the same unit, but a lot better. I think this guy gets magic though, which is nice. I think he gets tier 3 magic. Pretty good. So these are both like decent units. This guy poisons, which isn't as good as paralyzing. So he's kind of sketchy. He has blue medicine. We need to kill him first, and we got to do it slowly. So we get heals, so maybe we won't fail this level. If we didn't have heals, we definitely would fail. So we have to kill the healer, and we don't want to let him heal. So we're just gonna wait. We have no points either, so waiting while you have no points is good because you lose like 50 for waiting, which is not enough of a cost, for sure. I think we just let him use all the stars, and then we kill the guy with 500 HP. And we want to try to heal up if we need to before the combat starts, because you can heal out of combat, which I didn't know for a really long time. But as soon as the guy on the right uses all the stars, we can start hitting him. We just don't want him to heal. If you do a lot of damage, you can try to like kill him in one round, but we don't have any damaging weapons yet. We could just have Kaiba run in suicide, and then we could equip all the damage items, and that'd be faster than doing the actual level, honestly. Because if we put 3 Beast Fangs on Zaragon and 3 Book of Secret Arts on what's-her-face, like, we'd be going real quick. Okay, so we want Beast Fangs for Dark Rabbit and Zaragon. I want Black Pendants. Oh yeah, we spent too much money, because we're going to need money for next stage. Might have to Zaragon in place. I don't know if we want to buy any swords. We want that for like Garuzis later, but I don't think we buy any swords. There's not any warriors in our final comp, except maybe Garuzi. Oh no, I wasted that attack. Zaragon was supposed to attack him, so that's bad damage. This guy has 3 stars, so I think we'll go for him. So he's got a lot less health. We were inefficient with our attacks there. So it might be worth healing Water Girl once. We actually lose this. We lose the fight. We kill the unit and we still lose the fight. It's pretty sad. I think our Marshal gets less XP for that. Yeah, he got like 0. Our unit's got a little bit of XP. I'm not really sure how XP is calculated. Oh no, oh no. Go back in there. I think this might not be what we want it to be. I think to use stuff, we'd have to do this. I'm too slow. I gotta get good at doing that fast. Menuing in this game is very important. Yeah, I think he could probably kill Water Girl, but let's just think about it. We should calculate like how many hits it takes and know if the crab needs to attack or not. I think the crab attacks twice and we can kill him. Ooh, actually maybe. If we kill him before he goes, that's insane. She does probably this much damage. It's gotta be close. Yeah, good job. That was sick. So he didn't get to use any of his stars. In these early game fights, or in fights in general, any stars they don't use is like the biggest win you can get. So if you can kill a guy before he's used all the stars, that's huge. Might actually win this one. So now that guy like we killed last round has 3 stars that he's not using this fight, and the guy we killed before he moved has 3 stars he's not using. So we're at like a massive advantage. You can think of it as like action economy from like D&D kind of. If you want to figure out like how important it is. Yeah, having more stars seems insanely busted for these early parts of the game, where fights take like 3 or 4 encounters. But later on, you're gonna have enough damage to kill everything. Okay, so I think we go here, here, here. Oh. No, we have to heal in the field. That's sketchy. Okay, so I don't think I want to buy any swords. I think 6 Beast Fangs is probably good enough. Probably should have only bought 3, huh? That's a pretty easy item to find. I should check, like, how hard it is to find more silver bows, but I probably don't need very many. I want red medicines, but those are always super easy. I want dark pendants. I want at least 3 dark pendants. I need 3 dark pendants for, okay, so the 3 Beast Fangs for the rabbit's really important. The 3 pendants for the Jack-in-the-Box is really important. And then probably like 4 silver bow and arrows would be really good. I need more Beast Fangs for later. We should probably just wait like 4 times. I think he guarded or something. I'll give Dargon the kill. I think you get a little more XP for getting the kill. I don't know how it works for sure. Oh, we didn't even win because we waited too many times. I guess we win because he died. We killed all the units. Alright, so Giant's got it to level 10 already. Level 99 is the max. Okay, so I didn't buy any swords, so it might be nice to buy like 1 sword, but we bought 6 Beast Fangs, 3 books. 3 books I'm really happy with. 6 Beast Fangs I'd like more. I think we should save money for next stage. That's enough to be strong for this fight. There's no wild, because we're going to get bones in all his units. We could buy some more blue medicines, but I think this is probably fine. So we'll have, so next stage we'll have 3 Beast Fangs, 3 books, and we'll put all the medicine on this guy. We could buy him a sword, and then he'd actually do a lot more damage. So right now he's in... Is he getting field adept in the forest? Is that what's going on? Or he's level 10, so maybe these are just his base stats now. Oh, and he gets Mokuba bonuses for being the same color. So that might be part of it. I'm trying to turn his color. I don't think there's any wild in the level or anything. Wild Pokemon. But yeah, next stage is important because Black Pennants, Silver Bow and Arrows are a lot rarer. Violet Crystal we just won't buy. Oh, there's 2 Silver Bow and Arrow levels in a row. So we'll make sure to buy 3 Black Pennants next stage, and we'll probably try to buy like 1 or 2 Power Natures. And then if we have money left over, we can get Silver Bow and Arrow. Okay, but Silver Bow and Arrow is the best offensive weapon in the game because it makes it so you can't miss. And it gives you the 500 attack. Right, this guy might be tough, but we can fight him and then heal and then fight him more. So they're all 2-star. So then these two have like really low HP, but low attack. And this one has like, you know, almost double the attack. But if we look at it, this guy does 2,000 damage. This guy does 3,400. And this guy does 1,800. That's not exactly what they'll do, but if you compare them, like we could do unit conversion to figure out how much exact damage they do, but if we just compare them without doing it, then it's like close enough to give us a good picture. So killing this guy's the best because he has the healing items and he has low health, whereas this guy's like a lot more health. So we'll want to kill that guy, then that guy, then that guy probably. But we need to make Cyber Commander move twice. The really good thing about this guy is he only has 2 stars on every unit. So he's easier to beat than Bones. Plus 2 of his units have like no HP. Oh, he waited. Yeah, you wanna wait while you have 0. If you can. I don't think we're in danger of dying. So healing out of combat instead of using our stars that we could use for damage. And he'd have to like crit to even be close to killing Giant, I feel like. Is that guy a move? Alright. So again, why we're waiting is that guy has healing items, so if we do enough damage, he'll use his turn to heal. And while our guys don't have like damage items on, them using heals is going to be like 3 or 4 stars worth of damage, so it's just going to like cost us a lot of time. But now that we have the blue medicines, like one team can definitely do stuff by themselves, even with a weaker unit. Like the Zaragon only hurts like 70. He does have 3 stars though, so he's not terrible. Who does the most damage? That guy does a lot more. I think we're just gonna have this happen, because I think it would take Zaragon 2 stars to kill. There. And then, yeah, so both enemies have 2 stars. Guy in the middle does a lot more damage, but he also has, like, not double the health, but 1.5 times the health or whatever. It's probably, like, somewhat even, but I like killing the guy with low health a little more. Then my enemy has less actions and I have to wait for less animations. Okay, so we're gonna keep doing that. And the Monster Reborn's nice in case he somehow gets through and kills me. We have so many medicines, we're just gonna use them all. But yeah, we could have done chop stuff there. One great thing about Kaiba campaign is you get shock shells way earlier than Yugi campaign. And then Launcher Spider is like a really good Kaiba unit, but I actually don't think I'm using any machines. I generally just don't like the machines in this game, I guess is the problem. Jinzo's fine, I guess. Yeah, I'm just not... Thematically, I'm just not into machines that much in general, I guess. It's not like one of the things I prefer, I guess. Like in League of Legends, I don't really like the mecha skins. And if I watch like a TV show, if it's like themed that way, I'm not as into it as I would be if it was like magic or swords or something. Guns and robots are not my favorite themes. And then next round we'll be able to kill this guy. That dodge makes him get 500 points, which is a significant amount. Good guard to win the fight. Yeah, how much XP you get's not directly based on the points, because if you just guard, you get like none. It's got something to do with like how much damage you do. I think. It's tricky. Right, I don't think we took much Yeah, what you want to make sure to do every level is capture all the houses because you get money. You want to find any like wild encounters, which we've played a game enough at this point where not like going to explore for new ones is the thing. And then you want to visit all the shops. And then I like to eliminate each enemy once. I feel like that gets me enough XP and it makes me feel like I beat the whole level. But we could just like skip a bunch of enemies and that'd probably be better. Like, it would make the campaign a lot quicker if we just skipped a bunch of enemies. He guarded, so I shouldn't have attacked here. We're just gonna wait for his attack. Okay, so now we gotta wait like 9 times to make sure the guard happens. Because if one of these stars misses or doesn't break through the guard, we probably can't kill him this round and then we have to fight him again. I watched some speedruns of this like 4 months ago when I was playing the game. Kind of fun. There's like a new game speedrun and then there's like a new game plus speedrun. And new game plus speedrun looks really silly. You just have like level 99 guys who one-shot everything. Okay. So then we save bones. We get another blue and a red. So now we have 3 blues and 1 red and 1 monster reborn. So like buying those just doesn't seem that important. You gotta make sure not to miss any units. Okay, so now Bones is available. He's not a constructor though. Like in Yugi's we get Tristan and Joey for constructors. You get Tristan like pretty early. So we just have no constructor for a while. Kind of annoying. But yeah, Bones wants to be purple. Mokuba wants to be blue. Kaiba wants to be white. Mokuba's already level 11. So it might be nice to get like some of the other people levels. But yeah, we wanted to give the Book of Secret Arts this girl, and then she'll actually start hurting like a lot. Then we wanted to give Beast Fangs to Zaragan. He's got more stars, so it might be more effective to give him these. He'll do a lot of damage with those. And then you probably just get all the healing. It'd be nice to do this rather than have the Monster Reborn. It's risky because if they like one-shot the crab or something, then we can't revive him and we kind of lose. But having more heals is also nice. It's tricky. I could get rid of the red medicine and keep the Monster Reborn. That's a tough choice, honestly. But yeah, when it comes to new units, these are the new units we got. This one comes with a blue medicine, so now we have 5 blue medicines, which means like spending money on that is just not worth it all. Yeah, this unit, yeah, this is a Midnight Fiend. This is the one I wanted to use. I was doing... He's not good for Night Adept because his health's so low, but I want to find a way to use this unit. He's kind of cool. These two I feel like I've already used enough, but Paralyze effect on basic attacks is awesome. And Dark type's good because Black Pendant's fine. You do a bunch of bonus damage to spellcasters, kind of neat. Green, dark blue, and whatever that is. This is the color we'd like all our water monsters to be, which Zaragan does not fit at all, and we're probably ditching him from the water team, so it's not like super important. So this says 31, so he's one of the better units to bring. Yeah, 45, okay. So Phantom Gwen would be the best one for Kaiba here. To make it cost less, save a little money. We just have Mokuba beat everybody and we don't switch out any units. I don't think it's worth bringing Bones yet. Do you think we'll use Bones because you get him so early? Like leveling him up's pretty good. Yeah, as soon as you get items, the world gets a lot easier. It's gonna suck so much if somebody dies, but the problem with using a whole slot on Monster Reborns is it's just kind of annoying. I think we're gonna not do it. I think we're gonna be risky. Yeah, we bought 3 extra Beast Fangs, but I think I'm using the most Beast. Beast is one of the worst types in the game. Dragon is by far the worst because there's no offensive like power-up. But then Beast power-up doesn't have a bonus effect, which most of the power-ups have a bonus effect. Okay, so this stage, there's Violet Crystals in Donovan. Oh, Cardius. Oh man. There's stuff in like every place. That's awkward. Okay. We'll see if any of them are open to start off with. This level might be a bit longer. Okay, oh yeah, there's a lot of enemies. I have Field Adept. On you. So when does he get 3 stars? Does he get 3 stars if he goes here? No. Like where's a field? Oh, they have that too. I think we're just gonna go in here and wait out the attacks. You could go like hang out there, and then we have just the basic stuff in that shop. Oh, there's a barricade here, which makes us stronger. So in the base, Mokuba will get a bonus. But yeah, we have... That's a lot of units to fight to not bring our monster reborn. But also the heal becomes a little more valuable for fighting that many units. It's tricky science there. This level's massive, but we'll get a lot of money for taking all those houses. But we're gonna have to buy a lot of trade huts too. I'm not sure. Money management's gonna be tricky. But now we actually do damage. So we have power-ups on multiple units. We just kill the middle one because it's different. You don't get that unit till Joey. What a while, but yeah. So that guy is the non-damage dealer, whereas now Crab's gonna hurt a lot. He's up to 500. And then Water Girl's gonna hurt even more than Crab. We can actually kill stuff pretty quick now. Giant should finish off the middle person, and then we'll try to take out the side here. This is a really good time to get that big power-up, because it would take forever to fight these dudes. But yeah, as you can see now, we're like two-shotting people, because we got the power-ups. They're just completely busted in this game. Huge power spike for our team. So like grinding XP in those first couple stages is like completely irrelevant because we can just kill stuff so fast now, whereas you get like so little XP for those. But I guess he got the giant got to like level 10 or something. Still though, none of these units are like real units yet. When we get Pegasus' stuff, that'll matter. Zargon is like the most real unit, and he's only gotten 5 levels. We have a barricade, right? Weird. But since that happens so early, we're gonna have to fight these guys again when they revive, probably. Right, the Giant Soldier Stone is super tanky. We're gonna have Water Girl and Zaragon team up to kill the 2 giants on the outside. One shot from both should kill. And then this guy... I guess he could hit this giant twice. I think I'm gonna go for that. So 2 hits from him should kill that one. We're gonna get hit more doing it this way, potentially. But if Zaragon attacks that one, then Water Girl can finish him. So if I'd attacked that one, he wouldn't get a hit here. But now, potentially we kill this guy before he gets a second hit, whereas we might not have before. I think Soldier's Stone guarded, so I don't really want to attack him. There, now he didn't guard. Doesn't look like we have quite enough damage to kill everything. That's pretty good though, considering the middle guy is 1200. Oh yeah, I actually do. Go, Water Girl. I guess Beast is probably better than Spellcaster, because the Book of Secret Arts don't give any bonus effect either. And Spellcasters are weak to the Black Pennant from Darks, so Spellcaster type goes down like 1 in value. Alright, so we got Trader here, but it doesn't matter. And there's like no extra stuff. But you're gonna go here. Go here, collect us some money, and then we're gonna send you down here to collect us some money. Okay. I'm gonna have Mokuba go grab these places. Kaiba's gonna hang out. And we need to figure out which ones to build trade huts at. So, Steiden. Okay, so I really want the black pendant, which is at Cheat Hun. And then I don't really need the silver bow and arrow, so I think I should wait till next stage for that. And then I don't know if I need the power nature either. Yeah, I really want the black pendants at Cheat Hun. Oh, and there's Beast Fangs and Book of Secret Arts there too, in case I couldn't buy enough last stage. So maybe we can buy 3 more books. I definitely should have healed before this fight, and I just got hit 3 times, so I could have thrown the whole level here if they crit or something. Oh, she guarded. Gotcha. Super annoying. So I think we broke the guard. Oh, the crit's nice. I think instead of healing, we should just kill her. That's a tough one. So now the giant has 4 stars, but he doesn't have any offensive boosts. We could have bought the swords. Oh shoot, we just lost water roll we threw again. Oh, Nescap. That's so bad. Hey, we should have healed. That was dumb. Now this level's gonna take so much longer. I got greedy. That was a lot of damage. And Water Girl's gonna lose all the XP she would have gotten. What's the solution here? I could buy a healer. That seems pretty bad. I could take all the houses and then have Kaiba suicide, and then I get all the money twice, but that feels kind of dumb. I like that. Yeah, we're planning on using these 2 units, and then this one's kind of cool, but I couldn't think of a great team for him. Mountain Adept just isn't good enough for a team. But these 2 are cool units that I don't get to use very often. Victory Box is a little too busted. We might find a way to ditch him. I could do Lord of Dragons with Teat Moth and Insect Queen, and ditch Water Girl and Victory Box. It's an option, I guess. Our giant's like really high leveled. He actually feels like somewhat okay right now. Kind of funny. Level 16 already. That's pretty high level for this point in the game. Okay. Now we gotta heal. It's so bad we didn't have the monster reborn and then inted. What is this place? Oh, this is where this dude is. He'll join our team as well. I think that's part of why I like Kaiba's campaign less, because most of the units you get are just from like people joining your team. Like pretty much every level feels like you fight someone, you beat them, then they join your team. Okay, so this guy has Castle Adept eventually, so he's like insane because he's got good stats and gets Castle Adept. And Zanki's just busted, and he turns into the zombie crawling zombie armor dude who's also busted. I think this guy's bad. But he at least has more health and like better stats, but I don't think he like poisons or anything. Yeah, we gotta kill Zanki before he heals. You probably just have to use your turn healing our crab man. If he dies also, we have to we're gonna have to forfeit. We can hit Zanki once. Yeah, without Water Girl, things get really tough. So he went. Now we could try hitting him twice here. I think we will. If both of my guys go before he goes again, yeah, let's do it. If Crab goes before if Crab goes before Zanki, then we can kill him before he gets to heal, and then he loses 2 stars worth of attacks on us, which is pretty nice. That's good dodge. Okay. Okay, so I think we don't have to heal for this combat because he only has 2 stars left. But if he like crits our crab, we're gonna get wrecked. I don't know which one we're supposed to hit here. I'm just gonna hit this one instead of looking again. And then I'm just gonna hit the crab. That's safe here. We have like 3 more fights still, so not having Water Roll is just horrendous for us. Kinda knew that when I picked the Monster Reborn. He'd mess it up. Shigatsumi Giant having 4 stars. It's so nice though. I assume he's getting 1 for Mokuba's color balance, because he had 2 before. I don't think he leveled up stars twice. But that's pretty good. He's doing a lot better than I remembered him to be. So you can get the sword. Yeah, you could get 2 legendary swords last stage, and then you could get a silver bow and arrow this stage and put it on him. Like, that'd be pretty good. We need Bones to stay like or Mokuba to stay relatively close to base. So when units respawn, he's gonna have to save him. Yeah, this guy's like a really tough opponent. All of his dudes have 3 stars, and they're all like pretty decent statted units. Like 1500 attack on all of them or whatever. The scary opponent. I think he guarded, so I should have Crab kill him. I should probably just heal myself. This should be harder than the other fights, but imagine if we just had Water Girl to deal 500 damage to 2 units every fight. Pretty good. And now he moved. And kill the middle guy. Should be able to take 1 more Chimera hit without healing. I want to buy 3 black pendants, pretty bad. This stage is really hard money management wise though. I mean, you can just cheat and I think he guarded, so I don't want to let him have that, but this stage is really hard to deal with money wise because you want to spend a bunch of money last stage on items because you don't have any of them yet. And then this one just has so many good items in it. And you have to buy trade huts for like all of them, and you don't have constructor, so they cost full price. Rough life over here. Probably only buy 2 silver bows. Alright, I want 3 black pendants. Yeah, you have to spend 900 to get the hut, which is pretty brutal. And I want probably 3 black pendants. That's a lot of money. Don't think I should buy 3 beast fangs, but they are pretty cheap, so maybe I could. But I want these for Shadow Dude. Maybe we'll come back here and buy those other ones. We'll look again. I kind of want a silver bow and arrow. Here. Make sure to heal you on the way. Yeah, this level's an insane amount of fighting. Okay. You can go back home. And there's no trade huts open anywhere else, so if I'm gonna buy Power of Nature, I gotta go for Donovan or Naguhola. So that one or that one. They have the same shop thing, and then Silver Bow and Arrow would just be in Cardis. That one. Okay. I think we skip Silver Bow and Arrow for this stage because my notes say it's in next stage. You're supposed to like, I don't know how you're supposed to do it. Maybe do the Yugi campaign first, and then in the Kaiba campaign buy a trade hut at every place, and then write down what's in all of them. I don't know, because you can just have infinite money if you just use the code, but that's I like money being a resource that you have to manage. I think another thing about the Kaiba campaign that makes it a little worse is there's a ton of repeat enemies. Like, you'll fight like the same team of units on like most of the enemy players, it feels like. It'll be like there's a boss and then everybody else in the level has like the same units or something. Yeah, crowd gets low enough, this team really should have a monster born on it. I was greedy and got uber punished for it. Yeah, if all 3 hit the crab and one of them crits, like, he'll probably just die. I could have Giant hit the dude twice. So yeah, like, I just healed him to full, and then before I get to move, he already gets hurt down to that low. Now my opponent's out of attacks, at least. I don't think that did enough. Interesting. We just do this. Oh, Water Girl, my damage is so low. Yeah, for having 3 offensive items, that's pretty sketchy. So Crab will kill the Giant, and I gotta heal before the next fight. The fights in this level should be so easy. Without Water Girl and with Zaragon being our carry, get a lot harder. Sure. But as you see, if I had a Monster Reborn, I would be out of heals. I would have used them a little more sparingly, but like I would be out of heals here. Having the extra heal's nice. Zaragon goes, he guarded, so I should attack this one. Let him use his final star. In the meantime, we'll, oh, he guarded also, so now we just gotta wait. Okay, he guarded again. We gotta wait like a bunch of times. That's pretty good, because they, wasted all their attacks. So now, this is where it's tricky, because, like, healing the crab... If I don't heal the crab, all 3 units might hit him, and if one crits, he'll, like, die for sure. But if I do heal the crab, then I'm, like, running out of heals. To heal, like, 200 HP, which isn't a great use of it. That's why guys with, like, low max HP get pretty, sketchy. I think since I have 7 heals and only have to do 2 more fights, probably use it. Okay, then we capture the last place, build a trade hut there, and buy a couple things. And if we have more money, we can go buy 3 more Beast Fangs. And then we can buy Silver Bow and Arrows next stage. I really want 6 Beast Fangs already. We have like forever to get the other 3. Probably not too big of a deal. I think we just get the Silver Bow and Arrows next stage. Like, it would be kind of nice to put them on the Giant and then just have the Crab be for heals instead of damage. Yeah, so we're fighting 3 of this team of units, it seems, in this stage, which is kind of a lot. Pretty sure this is the one that hit. So the other 2 guarded. Okay, so I could have Giant hit him twice, or I could have Giant hit him once and Crab hit him once. No. Crab has to hit him twice, and Giant has to hit him once to kill him. But that guy waiting is awesome. So he just misses out on a hit. It's really good. That guy guarded, so I think we should just ignore that guy and just hit the Giant here. That's all that we got. It'll probably not kill him, but we'll get him low. More fun than just waiting a bunch, and I don't know if waiting a bunch ruins our XP or not. Crab would kill on this hit. This is kind of a wasted attack. But now I guess Giant could kill him instead, and then Crab could hit the other guy. Yeah, the only thing the defense stat does is if you guard. It doesn't normally do it. There's a skill like called Armor that reduces damage, but otherwise I think you do the same damage range to everybody. There's no wild guys in this level or anything. These are going to revive pretty soon. Yeah. There's 2 bosses, and then 1 of this guy, and then 2 of that guy, and then the other 3 of that. So this level at least has 2 different pairs of units that you can fight, but it's fairly repetitive. Probably should have healed. Definitely need to remember to heal before Pegasus, but we made this way more painful than it needed to be. And Water Girl lost all that XP. I wish, I'm pretty sure I did this experiment once. Wish if you only had 2 units getting XP, they got more. Then it'd be interesting whether I, like, funnel the 2 units harder if I want to use them, or if I add, like, a filler unit. But since it doesn't seem to, from my memory at least, give you more XP if you have less units, you just want the 3rd one there. It doesn't take away XP from the others. Yeah, he got Semi Giant all the way to level 20 already. Pretty solid. For a filler field unit. So now we buy another trade hut here. And then we're poor. But I want a Power of Nature. A Power of Nature. And then that's all we get. But this is for spirits, and I want them, and I don't remember where any more are. This is a bad power up for Dark. And this is a good power for Night Adept, but I'm not doing Night Adept. So I think that's the play. And then we just don't buy Silver Bow and Arrows, and we miss some Beast Fangs. I think we're okay with that. I think 6 Beast Fangs is enough for quite a while. I guess this might be kind of hard. So if we fail this fight, we have to redo the whole level. They all have 2 stars though, so he should be a lot easier than the other dude. But they have a lot of health if you look at these numbers. So we have to just tank this first fight. We have to tank all his hits so we can kill the parrot. We can't let the parrot use his turn to heal. So I can hit him once here, but we can't get him low enough for him to start blue menacing things. Yeah, I'm excited to use that Jack-in-the-Box guy because he's super cool. And then the rabbit I think is fun. Or dragons. I think the parrot's one of the better ones, but I don't get to throw him in a Yugi team that often. No, Giant needs to heal Crab. Crab could have guarded there, I guess. Oh gosh. It's gonna be Giant's turn next. It isn't. I should have guarded. We lose the level because of that. I don't think the guard was enough. It's kind of the problem. But now Giant has to beat all three of these units by himself. I wonder if he can do it. He might be able to, actually. I believe, Giant. You're level 20. You got this. If we can kill the parrot here with all these attacks, then we have a shot. If we don't miss, this should be just enough to do it. Now it's 1v2. Yes, good, good, good. I think he can do it. He's level 20 something. Oh my gosh, the Giant with no damage items. You can still use the heal items on the guy if they're dead, just outside of battle. But the we don't want to use any stars in combat, so we want to use it outside of battle. So wacky. But yeah, spending 900 to build the trade hut is the big problem. Okay, so now they're gonna hit me 4 times. And it shouldn't be enough to kill. I'm gonna go for killing this guy, so I have the same amount of stars, and this guy's a lot less health, but he does do a lot less damage. I want to just make it a 1v1 sooner than later, because my guy having 4 stars is pretty significant. Now if we were using Kaiba instead of Mokuba, Kaiba just has a lot better stats. So I think our blue units, Kaiba would have turned like fairly blue, and then I think our blue units would have been pretty strong. I think we're supposed to wait like 5 times. And then we're supposed to try to kill this guy. He might be left at 1 hit still. I don't think we do quite enough. So next fight we can kill him hopefully before he moves, but probably after he moves once. And then it'll take us quite a while to kill that guy. We might have to fight him like 3 more times. But it's way better than redoing the whole level. Although the level will be significantly faster if we don't int Water Girl. I'm running out of heals, but it should be fine. We should have just enough. We captured all the houses, and I can't think of anything else to do. The Power Natures are going to sit in my inventory forever, because it's probably till Queen of Autumn leaves. I think in the level after we get Queen of Autumn leaves is when we'll start using them. So that's like a really long way away. But I'm sure we'll be offered them plenty of times between now and then. I need to take better note of like which items are rare. I definitely think the 3 Dark Pendants are important here because we'll get the Vickery Box early enough that they matter, and I think the 6-piece Fangs actually matter quite a bit too. So Daragon we're probably gonna use for a while, and then Dark Rabbit's gonna want them. But I really want some Silver Bow and Arrow Legendary Sword nonsense. The tricky thing for me right now is finding a unit on the team to hold the healing items. That doesn't feel useless, having healing items. Usually, or like when I played this as a kid, that was just the dragon. So I would just put a dragon on every team and give them the healing items. Dragons don't have offensive items. Like this guy, instead of healing items, could have 3 legendary swords, and then right now he'd be doing like 300 more damage a hit. Times 4 hits would be like really, really big deal. Compared to the crowd doing as much damage as he's doing. But giving the crowd the healing items would be a lot better. Yeah, the Vickery Box having so much health is great. You really want your unit to not die if the enemy goes first and has all 3 of their units go, and all 3 of those units target one of your units. Your guy needs to have enough health that that doesn't kill him. Because as you can see with Zaragan, like if they crit once, that's enough to kill him, and they usually target him, which is pretty scary. But he does get armor eventually, I guess. I think we'll kill him next round. I think it's going to be pretty rare that you see someone with a unit higher than level 22 at this point in the game. Yeah, our last blue medicine kind of matters. Potentially didn't. You definitely don't want to use this guy. He ditches you after like a few stages. That's like wasting your martial XP on him. But I guess you're if you don't want to mess up the color of your other marshals for some reason. Yeah, we're trying to turn Zarygun blue. I guess that's kind of what we're going for. But maybe turning Bones purple would be better and using the Dark King of the Abyss. I don't know what team the Dark King of the Abyss would even go on, because he's Night Adept, but like he doesn't have high HP. So him being on that team's kind of sketchy. It'd be nice to do a Night Adept team with Castle Dark Illusions, but you get him so late in the game. Although doing it on Kaiba campaign is when you would do it. We got another red medicine and a Monster Reborn, so now we have 2 reds, 2 Monster Reborns, and 5 blues. We didn't spend any money on any of it, so that's important. We got a bunch of money, so that should be enough for a couple silver bows. I think we want like 4 silver bows eventually. Oh no, we want probably want 6 silver bows, something like that. It'd be nice to not like buy a bunch of extra ones that we don't need to. I think this is where Meptis betrays us. Yeah. Now we can finally get that off. Yeah, Mokuba's level 17 already, dang. And his stats are still basically the same as Kaiba's. Yeah, this guy has 4 stars, which is sick. And Water Girl still doesn't have bonus. That looks pretty similar to Color. I'm surprised she doesn't get an extra star. He does. Maybe he doesn't. I'm curious if he does. Let's put him on Bones and see. Oh, Bones and Soggy work really well. Yeah, he does. That's interesting. But he's turning colors. Nice, because we don't want him to win. I guess he's just a better match by just a tiny bit. Alright, so the cheapest units, is that even a... No, I can't start by cheap. I could start by level, that would help. Oh, it goes lowest level at the top, interesting. Yeah, I think Soggy for 45. Oh, 31's better. So is Phantom Gwen or the Phantom's gotta be better? Kaiba can have this. Kaiba might need to move somewhere. What did we buy that stage? Oh, we bought Black Pendants, which we could put on her. Probably not worth. I could do Monster Reborn, in case like he dies. They're both insanely low HP. I probably just have to get rid of the red medicine for now. Do double blue plus Monster Reborn, because I'm scared of it happening again. And we have extra Beast Fangs and stuff that we're not using. 200. He's such a high level. Oh my gosh, that's so expensive. But yeah, usually people bring 3 full teams, so the gold cost to bring to the level is huge. Yeah, you want to be purple, you want to be white, and you want to be some sort of blue. I think it's best to just keep using 3 units. We'll get Pegasus this level, so then next level we'll have a second team. Well, maybe we'll just consolidate to 1 team. That'll be tricky. Can't think of a reason to not start here. Okay, so we gotta find Gamma the Magnet Warrior, and I forget where he is. Northwest corner are mountains north of Bayzone. And then we want the silver bow and arrow in Varushan. Mokuba's already at the outside. Got that. My opponent's just gonna send all these units at us. I gotta stand here and wait. I could build thing, but I don't want to. We're gonna send you guys off to look for Gamma, just because I feel like getting it. There's no real reason to. I'm just gonna stand here and fight. I want to be using my Field Adept, but I need to get a better gauge on concepts of field. Alright, we actually have Water Girl now, which is a big deal. Let's just kill the baby dragon. They all have 2 stars. Just taking out a unit feels nice. Then you don't get into that situation where they hit you 3 times. Okay, Water Girl is still absent. Okay, so second hit from Crab would kill. Yugutsumi Giant won't kill. Well, you get to fight Baby Dragon here. I feel like you don't see that unit very much. So, he can't kill anything, so we'll just weaken this guy, I guess. And she could kill Baby Dragon. Zargon could also kill Baby Dragon, so I think we're gonna also hit this guy. Maybe he's low enough for Giant to finish him off. Who she hits? She hits a lot. Quite enough. Okay, so Zargon would kill either. I think we, the Giant hit this one twice to kill him. And then Zargon hits the, baby once. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, since we only have... Oops. That's a bit of wasted damage. I think we'll wait like 4 times. Let's do 3. We're losing points, which might be like XP for the Marshal. Yeah, I'm not sure how to heal well in a building very well. The only way I know how to do it is like click on them while they're out of the building. So healing outside of battle might not be a thing I can do here. Kinda awkward. All these squads of units on top of me. I think if you tick long enough, I think Pegasus and Labyrinth Man will join you. I feel like you're supposed to be trying to like hold out. Could heal Water Girl. I might be supposed to. Awkward. She's only hurt like 200, so using a full blue medicine on her feels kinda... But if all 3 of my opponents go first and hit her, she probably lives, but if any of them crit, she very likely does not live. Yeah, I really like having warriors or spirits, because I can give them a silver bow and then they can't miss. I think that makes warrior the second best type, because they can also use silver bow. And then you have the option of making the 3 items on them cheaper, because you can do 2 swords and 1 bow. Having multiple bows doesn't give you, like, double can't miss. That penguin is very heavy on stars. That's a unit I want to use. It doesn't get super stamina until so late that it's not worth using. Okay, so I could... I think I want Giant to heal, so I think Crab can just do this. I'm wasting some damage here. That's fine. Just want to make sure I don't have to use my monster reward. We don't want to be in a situation where we only have 2 units for the whole level again. Once I have more than 1 team of units, if that happens I can just use the other team more. But when you only have 1 team of units it gets sketchy, and I don't have enough money to like buy a thing to heal the guy. I don't want to waste the money on that when I can be buying items. The damage boost items make the game so much quicker. We just kill the middle one. For some reason I don't like the Rikushn powered that much. This is bad. Does this do 480? She's a little low leveled. Yeah, I feel like every game I try to make her work and I'm disappointed and ditch her. Same with like both crabs, the red crab in this game and the green crab in Yugi's. And then I could heal. I should probably heal Water Girl. At least the Giant has enough health and get blasted immediately. Yeah, I think that's the big problem with the Water Girl is like her health is so low. I feel like her attack stat's fine and her stars are okay. That's not the same unit. The healing Water Girl was really good there because if this guy went first he could kill her. Yeah, the penguin gets like swift or something too. So we're gonna try to 2-shot the penguin with Giant plus Water Girl. I don't think Red crab does enough damage. I think he should attack this one. Maybe he did. She should definitely do 400 if she hits. Rats. Now he guarded. Maybe we can kill this guy. Still hasn't gone yet, surprisingly. So she might have killed him also if she hit him. I want to just get rid of this guy. Probably have to heal the water girl soon. We gotta let the penguin move before attacking it, but we're at the point where we did enough damage where waiting isn't great. Just wanna get the damage out. We could try to break the guard and still kill him before he goes, but that's a bit much. This could kill if it crits. Great. Okay. If penguin goes before giant, that could be bad. 3 HP. Oh. Yeah. I'm gonna go for this. If I miss, it's bad. But if it hits, then I don't take a penguin hit, and then I still get to heal. It's a little risky, I guess. We did bring the monster reborn though, so I feel better about taking it. Yeah, we're gonna have to use a lot of stars to heal because we can't heal out of combat. I'd have to leave base to heal the only way I know how. Which looks like we had time for maybe, but that is sketchy. If they steal the base... Oh, actually don't. We might not die if they steal the base. I didn't look at the conditions. I don't actually know if that makes us lose. We could just kill him, or we could guard and try to heal. I think it's probably better to just kill him. But if all 3 of the enemies go first and hit Water Girl, she might die. Get Monster Reborn then, I guess. We're almost out of enemies to fight. I think there's one more full health one, and then there's one more like really low health one. It's the low health one, and then there'll be a full health. Then we want to go take the other base, build a trader, and buy stuff. Again, we could have healed, but doesn't seem worth here. Okay. We gotta make sure we find Gamma before the level ends, and I think that's usually where what's his face shows up. Okay, so we want to make sure and kill Penguin ASAP. The other 2 guys wasted their turns guarding or something. Really good for us. Guard is so bad, unfortunately. I think wait should just not be an option. That would make guard a lot better. Let's go ahead and heal in combat here, just in case. Really don't want Water Girl to die. It's like a percentage of your health. So even the low health guys don't get like big benefits from blue medicine. Like if blue medicine was like healed 500 or 800 or something, then at least the low health guys would do really well with it. And it's like a percentage. It feels really bad because you always need to like top them off to full HP. Feels like. Blue medicines don't really get them there, but using a whole red medicine to heal like 400 feels really bad. The low HP units are just so hard to use. Like, Kaiba did a lot of damage, but he was still really rough because of how low his HP was. I think we can heal out of combat here. Just as well and quicker. I think you get a little bit of XP. A little bit of points for using items, so maybe you get a tiny bit of XP, but I don't really care that much. Yeah, none of these units are like necessarily gonna be long-term units. Heal like that. I need to make sure I know where Gamma is. It says northwest corner or mountains north of Bezan. Northwest. Might be up here actually. Which one's Bezian? This one? Like that maybe. I'll get 2 more units to look soon. We have to kill this guy, and then we gotta get back to base potentially. I don't know if him taking the base ends level. Well, those are cool units. The illusory gentleman is busted. But you do get him at a really high level in Yugi, so it does help him feel more busted. Our movement's so slow because we have the crab in the middle. And there aren't that many cannons, whereas in Yugi there's a lot of cannons, so putting the crab in the middle is pretty good. For that, if you're already going to use them. 400 on our middle unit. Should be enough. Okay, if that hit the middle unit, we'd probably have to heal him. Oh, the crit. I think we're still fine not healing. Ooh. Let's play it safe and heal. What we should have done last time. I think this kills and then we're in the clear for this fight. I don't know how much money we have. Oh, he can't kill here. We'll get him kind of low at least. Yeah, there's Ryumi next level. I want to buy a bunch of those. And then there's shock shells the level after, which is so early for shock shells. It's crazy. Yugi doesn't get shock shells till like the end of his campaign. I healed both of those. Problem is they have such low max that they have to be topped off. But yeah, last time we tried fusions, fusion sucked, but it was kind of fun because they're cool. I can't think of much else for like team synergies though. There's like, you should look at their abilities and try to pair abilities that work together. It's like any of the adepts, you can make like a team of that adepts. Most of them you just can't like force combat in there though. It's like mountain adept just doesn't feel great because it's really hard to force combat in mountains. I'm gonna buy our trade hut here, and then I'm gonna buy. Oh shoot, we bought it the wrong trade hut. Gift of Mystical Elf's pretty good. Wait, so this is Crawl Valley. We were supposed to buy it at Verizon. Oh, there is no Verizon. Oh, you can't buy it in Verizon. Okay, so we got debated. I don't know if it's worth buying any gifts. I do want this, but I don't need it for a long time. So we just wasted 1,000 gold. We need to find Gamma. Alright, it says Alpha, but it is Gamma. I don't know which person found it, but that's fine. Okay, so my notes are not good for this level. Oh shoot, I need to know where I can buy silver bow and arrows then. No, it says Karahatis. That was last stage, right? Yeah, this one's framed. Okay. My notes suck for this level. Gotcha. That means I didn't buy silver bow and arrows last stage, which I should have. I assume once you take this, you end the level. I don't think if you beat him before you beat someone else, you can like. I need to look at the win conditions to verify that, but like, that's awkward. We're not gonna get silver bow and arrow for a while then. Guess I have another sheet with all trade posts. Yes. So I have a tab called all trade posts that I can look at. Should be kind of nice. So surrounded, there's a bunch of stuff. Framed. Yeah, so Verizon we can't open, which is unfortunate. Next level's the forest one, where we get Ryumi. We can get a silver bow and arrow next level if we want. I think they're plentiful enough, I'm not like super worried about it. Shock shells are tricky. I think we'll have enough money we can just buy like 3 or 6 shock shells just to make sure we have them in case we switch to some machine team. Okay, we're gonna beat the level 4 Pegasus. Alright, this guy's all Knight Adept, so if we got the Violet Crystals from last level, we'd be in trouble. This guy's level 3 with 4 stars and 1800 attack. Which is just insane. We gotta go for KOing him like immediately. If all 3 units hit him, he might die. 4 stars. Wild. Why couldn't you have these units when you're on my team, dude? And Reaper the cards is interesting. I want to do Yugi run where I use him. Ooh, that was good crit. On your second playthrough of Yugi, you can get him. So we could do Yugi, then Kaiba, then Joey. 1 run of that, and then there's 2 units that you get on your second playthrough of Yugi that would be fun to use. So that is quite a bit of playing in just to get them. But usually you'd, like your 4th playthrough would be the second Yugi, or like your 3rd playthrough or something. You could do Yugi, Kaiba, Yugi, then Joey. It's kind of weird though. 11 HP. Alright, so this team's actually getting kind of okay. Don't worry, we'll make sure to switch it up. Yeah, I don't know if using water rail is worth it. We could just keep using the crab. Be guarded, but maybe I'll break it. Yeah, we did 3, that might break it. Yeah, I think if you do damage, it breaks it. So we might get to kill him in 1 combat. And we got Gamma. Even though it said Alpha. Okay, so Giant is level 27. And has like a lot of stars and health. So if you take long enough, Pegasus comes and helps you. I think I gotta speed up the game more. Oh. I can still do actions. Lord of the Forest. So this is where you get to fight Weevil and then recruit him, and then you fight Rex and recruit him. It's just kind of funny. This campaign is just less cool. Okay. And we don't have to bring either of these, but we always want to bring Mokuba because discount. Oh, he's red. I thought he was orange. Okay, so our new units are this dude, Knight Adept. Probably doesn't go in the Knight Adept team. That's might be the only time to use him. I just don't know if I'd ever have anything cool to do with him. Zanki's just busted. Even not transforming Zanki, he's just a busted unit. And he does get Castle Adept. Really good stars, really good stats. Just a crazy unit. Castle Adept's like the best Adept, because there's so many fights in castles. Any enemy that you have to go to fight, it will be in castle, and then if they're coming to you, you can always just sit in a castle and fight them. Just an insane ability. The Wall Shadow with that is super, super good. Or Shadow Glow. This card's awesome. Yeah, and the only Castle Adept units in Kaiba's campaign are like this guy, who's good. Not like insane tier, but like just a very good unit. And then Launcher Spider, who's like top tier, one of the best units. And then Buster Blader, who's pretty good. His stars are kind of lacking, but his base attack is pretty high. And then he gets an extra star in all the castle fights, which is pretty good. Yeah, this guy is Constructor, so we want to be bringing him to every level. We want to bring Mokuba to every level. I don't know that Bones even gets to come, so he might not even be our purple user. White for you. I think Pegasus should be our orange guy. Yeah, we definitely want this guy. He does only have 2 stars. It's tricky. Barrett could just be a filler unit. Why does he have... Does he get a little bit from Pegasus? Weird stats. Oh, he's level 3. That's why his stats are weird. Oh, and then we wanted this guy too. Oops. He's like a bright purple. I'm having so much trouble with this. Okay, you got your Beast Fangs. So these two are like for sure uses. This guy is a filler unit for the Field Adept team. Oh, he gets lucky already. That's cool. She kind of sucks. Okay. Oops. Save. And then we'll go do some more of that. Okay, so. You want to be on a purple team, and you don't want to be purple. Feels like if I was going to turn somebody purple, Bones would be a good one to turn purple. I kind of want to turn Pegasus orange, but maybe I'll get a different unit that's orange. I think Pegasus's stats aren't amazing either way. Let's look at my Marshall spreadsheet here. So Pegasus gets 6 HP, but he gets 10 damage and 10 stars, which is pretty good. Could use Pegasus. Could definitely use Pegasus. Oh, we get to see the colors here. I wrote the colors down. Genius, Nescap. Alright, so Shizu's yellow. Meh. Rex should be orange. The Rex should be my field adept guy. Maybe one of the blues should be purple. We should just check who's like closest to purple and try to get them going. So like, are you kind of close to purple? Not terrible. Man, we got a Yami here. Yama's like, okay. But all of these units are not great. You're purple. Purple's like kind of high up on you. What about you? I think it's not the worst on Pegasus either. Okay, so Kaiba's white. That's for sure. And then Mokuba or Labyrinth Ruler is going to be blue. So Mokuba is going to be blue. Kaiba's white, Mokuba's blue, Rex is orange, assuming Rex is usable. Maybe Rex isn't good enough. There's certain levels in this campaign that you can only bring like Pegasus to. So it'd be nicer to use Pegasus for that reason. But Rex is 7 damage, 10 health, 7 stars. I mean, health's fine. That's up to 24 though, which is lower than the other numbers. And health's probably the worst one to get. So maybe we just don't do Rex and we make somebody else orange. Like Pegasus could be orange instead. Probably is better. And what's the final color? Sorry, we're... So Kaiba's white, and he's gonna do like moisture creature stuff. So Pegasus is probably purple, and then Rex is red, and then Mokuba's blue. That's where we're at, and then Guardian of the Labyrinth, it doesn't do anything. Mokuba, we already got a ton of levels, so we should just, yeah. Pegasus should be purple, which means he should use these units because they're kind of purpley. Yeah, I think that's where we're at. Then we want to make sure to buy Ryumi next level, and we want a bunch of them. It's at Saxos. Okay, so we just do Crab. We want to get Crab overleveled, I think. And he's ready for the Field Adept team if it comes together. Which he would actually go with this guy. They don't have to be orange. Why is Field Adept going to be orange? Yeah, Crab is closest to Pegasus's color, I guess, already. I don't think there's any cannons in the Kaiba campaign that really... He has no abilities. I think Rabbit being in the middle makes more sense than this guy. Well, we do kind of want to make you purpley. So yeah, if we put the damage items on these guys and then have Crab have the healing items. And then I don't think we need Monster Reborns. This guy's got enough health, I don't think he'll get one rounded. This guy definitely won't. And then if Crab does, he's just the healing items anyway. So he doesn't get the Beast Fangs right now. Yeah, we're really low on stars now, so we're weaker. Definitely feel weaker. Mokuba's gonna want to bring Phantom Gwen for 31, and you're gonna want to bring. Let's go by level. Okay, Soggy, the Dark Clown might be the cheapest. 71 at level 1, 54, 45 is probably the cheapest. We're saving like 10 money, so this is not worth the time we're spending. Oh, 34 is excellent. I like that, and he's like a flying unit, so he's fast. This is a good one. And Mokuba's gonna be slow, which is kind of a problem. I feel like Mokuba we'd want it to be fast. Interesting. Plant Kaiba can be slow, I don't care. Yeah, we just replaced everything we were doing with the 2 units we got here. So all we did is get crap some levels. But we could have sped through those early levels and gotten to this point like drastically faster by using just whatever the best units were. It's kind of fun to use Water Girl a little bit. Yeah, if we're not using her here, it gets kind of awkward. We don't even get another unit in this stage. Then next stage we get a couple. Okay, so whatever it's called, Saxon. So he has Water Adept. And Weevils, Duders have Forest Adept, so we don't want to fight them in the forest. You want to go to Saxton? That one? Whatever it's called. And then Eva wants to go collect those eventually. And then I think Pegasus just stands here and waits for these guys. But yeah, I think this is the part. Because like all these levels are just, you fight this dude, you get him after you beat him. So there's no like wild encounters. And then all the enemies are just like copies of themselves. And I think in Yugi's campaign, they're not as bad. It's like fighting this exact same team 5 times feels kind of bad. And I could build a barricade here, but I think I still want to save money. But it would make this fight a little easier. Oh no, Kaiba. Oh gosh. Send him back. Okay. And we just have to like do the fights here. But yeah, if they remade this game, having the enemy AI not just be launch everybody at the enemy base every fight would be kind of nice. Just make the doubles feel a little different. But yeah, all my dudes having 2 stars makes things gonna be a little trickier. Yeah, I think Jack in the Box is pretty good. I haven't really used the rabbit before, so I'm excited for that. Jack in the Box I've definitely used. He's good. Yeah, since we're gonna fight this team like 5 times, I definitely think killing the man-eater bug's good. He does a lot less damage, but he has twice as many stars. And these 2 don't really matter, but probably Hunter Spider, less health, more damage. I think this bug's kind of good. I'm tempted to have him be the 3rd guy on the bug team. I'm not as Oh yeah, he does no damage because he's the item holder now. I'm not as worried about saving guys for future runs. I'm trying to like use anything that sounds exciting. So close. I think I don't want to waste your attack on that. Finishing that'll be the crab's job. That's kind of the item holder's... Ooh, that's a bad miss. The item holder guy's job is kind of just finish all the people that live it like a little bit. Like the consumable item holder. He only does 90 on a hit. Yeah, my damage dealers only get 2 attacks, which is pretty sketchy, although they do hurt quite a bit. And if this ever hits a spellcaster, it crits automatically, which is super nice. Nice little bonus effect. Okay, so Crab actually did quite a bit this fight. All of his damage was pretty relevant. Even the crit. But I only got 3 stars worth of hits from my carries. So I could kill or I could heal. I think healing's better. As weird as that seems. I think we'll just blue medicine, because he's still at 300. Yeah, we don't want to let the rabbit die. If he dies, the game's going to get a lot harder. Let's try to be a little cautious. And they'll get a bunch of levels to catch up. One thing about high-leveled bad units, one issue there... Oh wow, he just walks through his friend. One bad thing about high-leveled bad units is like the low-leveled units catch up in levels so fast. The harder thing to do is for them to catch up color. Like match the guy's color. That makes it harder to switch units around, but the level doesn't actually do that much because they catch up so quickly. This guy. And then your attack doesn't really matter. Waiting is kind of awkward, but I think it's the play. And this is gonna overkill, but that's fine. Crab would have to hit like 3 times to do that much damage. I'm not sure if he'd even do it. The middle guy guarded, so I might hit the insect here. It would be fun to do a bug team, so maybe I should do a bug team. I like the Hercules beetle guy, but I think he's kind of bad. I don't know that that's the play. I want to heal this guy. Really nice thing about Bickery Box is we're not going to have to heal him. He's still got 900 health. But all these guys with like 1k max, I feel like I have to heal a lot more. Pretty awkward. Now that's an okay range here. Kind of wish the crab hurt enough to kill him there. Yeah, having the crab be the consumable item holder for the water team is... No, the turtle is. The big turtle guy is. I think he's a dragon. So the crab would be a damage dealer in that team, which sounds quite awkward. Yeah, I can't use consumables in between fights while I'm guarding base, which is pretty awkward because these are the fights that you kind of want to use them the most. Luckily the crab's stars don't matter because he does 90 damage. That was good to hit this guy before he attacked. That was bad to miss though. Good that he waited. I think we have enough damage, even if he's the hit here. It'd be better to have the crab kill him, but I don't want to give him another chance to move. I think this guy might have guarded. I probably shouldn't hit him, but I'm too lazy. No, it looks like he didn't. Alright, I could heal myself. That seems worth. Well, maybe I should wait for his final star and then choose to heal. Preferred if crab didn't die. Guarded. I think we can break through guard and kill, but if we miss with either attack, we can't. I think Bickery Box kills here, and if he doesn't, crab probably kills, but then there's miss chances. The warriors and spirits to make it so miss can't happen. Such a big deal. Yeah, I have a whole spirit team lined up. Because I want to use Moisture Creature is the main reason, and Queen of the Autumn Leaves, but I don't have a third spirit. Awkward. Spirits is like Night Adept. But it doesn't get turned off by so many levels. It just doesn't, I don't have enough like teams of units. And the whole like power of nature thing is kind of slow. Like you have to tank so much while you're powering up. Not great. Just the regular normal comp just like kills things instead. I think we want to heal Bickery Box up. And then again, since blue medicines aren't like a fixed number, the blue medicine here is great. But if they were like a fixed number, then red medicines would be the way to go. Like if blue medicine healed 500 to Water Girl, it would be so nice. Oh, now this matches my unit's thing on the screen really well. I think we get Garuzis and a Ruby in the same level. No, we get Tiger Axe in that level, don't we? Then we get Garuzis and Mountain Warrior in the Moisture Creature level. That's gonna be a pain. I want to buy a shop there, and then I want to send the guy. But it's hard to do that while all this is going on, so I'll probably just wait till after. Like, if I was like quick at menuing and wanted to, I could start doing stuff. There. Yeah, I definitely want to buy Rumi. Well, I can. Not super likely that I'll want to equip it before I have more chances to buy it. So, not sure what to have the crab do on these turns. If he waits, he can heal more, if like they get crits or something. Like his damage is so irrelevant. If he did like 200 damage, then like him attacking wouldn't be too bad. Luckily these enemies don't have very many stars. It's just like 2 stars. One unit that's really easy to kill, and then 2 stars on that. Pretty nice. We just red medicine herself here. We're starting to get lower on enemies to fight. Yeah, that red medicine was only to heal like 500. Again, awkward. So these guys together can probably kill the hunter. A lot nicer to fight 1 unit next fight than 2. 1 unit is kind of just like maybe we take like a hit and then we can heal with items if we feel like it. Ooh, Bickery Box got a star. That's huge. Level 10 he did. He's getting more XP than Rabbit, so he must be getting last hits or something. Yeah, we should go here and do this and buy a thing, but man, the menuing on that, I gotta know the buttons I hit before the screen shows for that to be effective. Ooh, miss. Okay, so max, we're gonna get hit with 2 of those. Definitely not worth running insects yet if I'm gonna do insects anyway. I don't have to decide. But there's like 5 or 6 teams I want to do for Kaiba, so maybe we're supposed to save him for another run. I don't think the Blue Eyes would be very fun. That is one of the teams I listed, just in case I get really in the mood to do it. If I do Yugi first, I don't want to do Blue Eyes, but yeah, Dark Rabbit gets to start at the same level. Yeah, Bakery Box just seems like a significantly better version of Dark Rabbit. Oh, we got no red medicine still. I do want to buy a few of those maybe, but I'm not super worried about it because we can just do blue medicines until we get the red if we ever need them. So he did go first, but we still just want to get the bug out of the way. Man-eater. Now, having Bakery Box fight hit the Man-eater here is a lot of damage wasted. Dargun could probably kill in 2 hits. Rabbit would kill the other hit. Now we have both of our carries have an extra star, so these fights should go a lot better. We just blue medicine ourselves. We got quite a bit of them left. Only like 3 enemies left to beat. Should be plenty of medicine. We should probably just have 1 Monster Reborn. That's more likely than me running out of medicine. If I run out of medicine, it'll be like at the end of the level, and if I die and need a Monster Reborn, it'll be like the beginning of the level. And that one feels way worse. I think this is fine. I wasted the crit there. Yeah, both carries having 3 stars instead of 2 stars is massive. Like a 50% damage boost. Crazy. Feels probably not enough to 1 round win, but it's very close here. If Zargon didn't heal, it would be enough, but if we don't miss it, it still is. Oh, that crit. Wow, that crit would have one-shot that dude. Hickory Box is busted. I guess it's got some stats. Okay, okay. This should be the final fight here. I'm gonna buy... Now that we have a constructor, buying the trades things is gonna cost a lot less, which would be really nice. Yeah, and then we can heal out of combat after this one. So unless we need to, we would prefer to not heal here. I could have Zargon hit the Man-eater 3 times. Then we're gonna get hit a lot. So yeah, I think better to just heal here. Since they crit me. But if our hits all go well, we can kill him in 1 fight, which is nice. Get a little less XP that way, I think, but don't mind. It's weird. We have to wait for Manny Bug to go again now to hit him. So it might be worth having Zargon. I think Bakery Box will kill the middle guy, and I think Rabbit might not. I think he does enough. He might, Bakery Box might be too OP. We might have to consider ditching him. I want to not use those, like, super top tier units. And I think Bakery Box might, unfortunately fall in that category. Especially considering we used, Baby Dragon last run. So any good units are gonna feel like a lot better. Oh wow, we have to hit both of these. Otherwise we don't beat him this fight. Nice. Okay, so once again we just want to make sure we buy Royumi at Sax whatever. And then we can also look for the silver bows if we want. So you want to go there. You to buy trade hut here. Costs 150 less. And then we want to send you here. Okay. Go buy some Rayumis. At least 2, probably more. Sparks I don't want to buy. Paralyze all dragons, that's funny. I think 4 enemies is probably fair. And that one's available, so we want to see what's there for sure. Definitely don't want to fight them in the forest if we can help it. You got any abilities? Oh, you got Field Adapt already, that's nice. Oh yeah. Okay, so in the grass is Field. Interesting. Out of the grass is not. Weird. Just heal up like super. There's like, is here Field? I thought in there would be forest. I gotta get better at fighting in the place I get buffed. Interesting. I don't know the controls very well. So we want to see what to buy here. Yeah, so we get silver bow and arrows and we don't have to pay for it, which is nice. We want to see what we can buy in Bahradas. All trade posts, Lord of the Forest, Brahaldras. Chaos Blaze, Red Medicine, Solar Shine. I do not know what Chaos Blaze is. If I don't know what it is, it's probably bad. But we're gonna buy like 4 silver bow and arrows if we can. I want more Beast Fangs too. About 3. I'll buy 2 legendary swords and 1 Beast Fang. That's kind of awkward. Oh well, good enough. And we should end the level, so I can't think of anything else to do. That's fine. Spending all my money every round is... I should probably have looked at what next stage was going to be. Okay, next stage is Lord of the Plains. I like that I have a cheat sheet for the important ones, and then I also have a show everything one. So, oh yeah, next stage we want to buy a ton of shock shells, and then there's black pendants, snake fang, beast fang, nothing too insane. And then we have tiger axe in one of the houses, and then we want to make sure to get shock shell. And then the stage after that is moisture creature and Garuzis already. And the stage after that is red sea snake, so we're gonna get a lot of units in the next few levels. Should be good, because I'm kind of tired of having one team. I want like 2 or 3. Okay, so... yeah, basic insect has no HP, that's the problem. Needs a special item to have that weapon be active. Beetle has a lot of health, but I think his attack's really low. And this guy I think it's pretty good. Also his stars I thought were low. I guess he's a level 10 with 3 stars. Could be worse. Okay, so you do... oh. You got up to 4 stars now, nice. Wonder if that's because you match Pegasus? You might match Pegasus by now. What does Lucky do? He's very good at dodging enemy attacks. Okay, that's cool. And I think he also gets armor, so that makes him a little tankier than his health shows, but his base attack being hot garbage is kind of a problem. I think you just guard. I don't know. Like, watching the animation to do 99 damage just doesn't feel worth. Unless they're at like 99 health or something. Which, maybe hitting basic insect was the play. Probably hit basic insect with him, and then the gray box could clean up maybe one more Zaragon. I think what we do now though is just have you plus box finish him. But it probably was box plus Zaragon to kill him, and then Rabbit would have got to hit somebody else. I guess we just wait. I don't know. Zaragon doing 0 damage is triggering me. We don't actually need 3 water guys either, so Zaragon should really get ditched here. Yeah, Zarga should really get ditched here. 'Cause there's no point in having 3 water guys until Yugi campaign. We get Mako, and by that point we'll get a different water guy. And Zargon's not like good or anything. I'm just gonna guard with him because he can't do enough damage. So we should just be using Higatsumi Giant, probably. Instead of Zargon. Okay, so you'll go there, finish that. I have no money left to buy anything, and I took all the houses, and there's no wild. That also makes the levels feel a bit lamer. No wild Pokemon. Is getting the unit to join your team gives you 3 guys. It's like hard to have there be any room left for wild. Whereas in Yugi it feels like, I think in Yugi it just feels like there's more wild to find in the stage. But yeah, we got 14 and 13 levels. Not bad, not bad. Kaiba's whole thing is just, I'll fight you, if I win, join me. Got him. Okay, so now this will be the Rex Raptor, I'll fight you if I win, join me. And then we can get a Robbie. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, as dumb as it seems to use him that much and then ditch him, I'm pretty sure he just gets ditched. And then we just need someone who can use items, but man, look at their stats. 1500. 1200 is pretty good. Yeah, he is like Creepo, but just bad, unfortunately. He's not really usable, and I don't think he's, like, I would put this guy on the Insect Queen team, but I took him off for some reason, so he must be not good. Hey, he only has 2 stars, level 6. I think this guy's good, but I don't know that I want him on the Insect Queen team anyway. Yeah, so those are just junked. We want to bring these 2 every level to have Constructor and Discount. And then you need somebody else. Who has the most stars? Dargon does. But Giant also does, although Giant does cost twice as much. We could add one of the new units we got, but I think just Giant for Field Adept. Care with that. And then next stage we'll have a Rabby, Dark Rabbit, Giant. I guess we'd probably just put a Rabby on instead of Giant. Yeah, to make the graphic a little better, we'll cut him out and we'll put him in. But we're gonna ditch him anyway. He's not gonna be on the long-term field team. But we could put like a silver bow on him and then he'd never miss, which would be cool. We do like double red medicine. They actually have a lot of health, so the blue medicine. We could do like double blue with silver bow and be greedy with no monster reborn. I think I'm fine with that. They all have a lot of health, and if he dies, he's the lowest health. If he dies, that's fine. But then we get 1 silver bow and arrow, which is nice. Yeah, Kaiba having the dark plant's a little awkward. I think I want the constructor to be faster than the discount guy. Over that, as it is. And then we get Tigerax and Rabby here. Tigerax does also have Field Adept, so he could goof around on that team for a while. Wait, we should have all our Field Adept guys. Yeah, we'll have Rabbit, Rabby. Next level we'll get Garuzis. I don't remember where Tigerax is. Probably here. But unfortunately, needs Mokuba. He has to wait for these guys to come here and fight them, I think. Yeah, I don't think there's a field for us to fight in. So yeah, I remember being really disappointed with Field Adept before. Okay. Why? Okay. So in this stage there is, I believe, nothing. Right? Oh yeah, shock shells in foes. This one. Shock shells there. So Mokuba is gonna want to go there. Wait, okay, Mokuba's not my real guy, right? Pegasus is? Okay, thank goodness. Yeah, we gotta fight these 2 that charge us, or we can leave, because we only have 1 fighter unit. It'd be nice to have 2. It'd be nice to have a second one by now, but no point in throwing a bunch of XP on units we're not planning on using. Okay, and then, yeah, this guy, we've already fought him before. Like this unit pairing thing. Silver Bow, never missing is cool. So my, like, supportive unit still, like, does something. 300 damage is a lot better than 99. Does have one less star, but the stars are really not worth a lot when you do 99 damage. Okay, so I'm down to be wasteful and do this, but giant finishing him off would be... Yeah, so them together do a ton of damage, so you should just wait. And then next time hit baby. And right now they can just both hit a Rabi and finish him. I seem to remember not liking Rabi for some reason. Maybe I just wasn't considering field adept teams. And maybe I should stop considering field adept teams. Because it doesn't feel like I can fight in the field. Like, these early levels are where it would matter the most. And I'm not finding spots to fight in the field. Getting an extra star and 500 attack when you're like level 99 doesn't really matter. The star you don't need, because you're going to kill them before you're out of stars, and the 500 attack isn't that much. But early, an extra star and 500 attack is like incredible. Even mid-game is pretty good. Early game, it's incredible. But we want the constructor there, so this does not have a trade house. Yeah, you have to build all the trade houses. Gross. I'd like to write down which places have automatic trade houses. But actually, no. I don't want to fight them in the field because they have Wasteland. Mrs. Wasteland. I don't think there's any field tiles on this whole stage, but I need to learn what they actually are, because if it's just in the forest, then all my enemies get Forest Adept. Okay. Interesting. The Baby Dragon has... Does Baby Dragon have 3 stars? No. We should hit Baby Dragon. And then Bickery Box can kill him. I think Rabbit could even kill him from there. Probably try Rabbit, I think he does 500. Bickery Box has like 600. I think Rabbit will do 500. Can't remember. Yes, just barely. Bickery Box plus Rabbit can kill a Rabi. Yeah, this unit is just kind of busted. Because first time I played this, I was using Harpy Lady for a while. And then I realized how unfun that was. She was too good. Made the game too easy. Did he guard it? I don't know. I think Bickery Box might fall into that category. We want to do like fun memes with the Lord of D team. So I need to reevaluate potentially ditching Bickery Box. The other team I was thinking about doing was, what, like, Insect was on the list, but Perfect Ultimate Great Moth I think is potentially the best unit in the game. So that's probably not going to feel much better, I would imagine. I think you can just go charge Rex in the level, but we want to fight all the dudes and do all the things, you know? Okay. I don't know if there's a way to heal other than doing this. We fought 2 guys. There's still 6 more fights to go. And then this guy fuses, which is kind of fun. I think this guy just doesn't have a comp to go in except Wasteland, which is not a comp. And then Arabi, I think, gets Field Adept and Super Stamina, which is fun. But they both, all the guys that get Super Stamina, I think all 3 of those get Super Stamina. They all get it so late that it just doesn't feel relevant. But like having that at like level 30 or 40 or something might be pretty relevant and cool. Because I do like hyper level my guys the way I play. Right, so there's a ton of baby dragons in Kaiba campaign. Yeah, 1600 health is so much. This is actually a useful attack because it gets Baby Dragon down to 1 shot range. Love not being able to miss. Oh man, fortunate. We'll have to have Giant finish him off on his next turn. But we low rolled on the range there because we previously killed him. Fortunate. Ooh, that crit though. Man, I'm attacking the guy who just attacked. Ah. It's 3 in a row where right after they attack I threaten them with lethal damage. This guy didn't lose any stars, did he? 1 from a Ravi, I guess. Okay. A lot of damage to Vickery Box here. Imagine if this was Water Girl, we would have had to heal so many more times. But now we have enough damage to, like, miss 1 or 2 attacks and still 1 round finish all their units. Or 1 fight. I don't know the terminology here. You're gonna go down here and fight this group. Oh, that might be an empty building. Let's make sure and heal up, especially in case that's a heal thing. There, using the Z menu would be a lot better. Buy equipment here, trade hut. Buy shock shells. This is busted, by the way. Getting shock shells is really. They're so cheap too. Crazy. We want to buy at least 1 more. I probably should buy 6 because they're so cheap. And I won't have access to them like ever if I don't get them. I don't think 9. I'm planning on using 0, so I can't imagine needing 9 this early in the game. And I still kind of value money. Like once you get like halfway through the campaign, I feel like money doesn't matter anymore. Which is something I've been complimenting games on. I've been noticing when money matters and complimenting them on it. Like Radical Red, money matters a lot. Like there's a lot of stuff to use it on. But you always want to feel like there's something that you can buy that like you'd be excited about buying. But not necessarily too much that you're like would have to grind forever to buy it either. Yeah, sweet balance. I think we want to do Vickery Box. So if we capture this place, we might fight Tiger Axe. I don't remember how that works. But I'm a little scared to move my units around too much. Like if Mokuba ends up fighting Tiger Axe, then we just lose the encounter. Oh my gosh. That crit did 300 more damage than his max health. And Vickery Box is level 18. It is wild. Not as busted as Illusionary Gentleman though, right? Surely. Yeah, so we have to fight him immediately. He's a kind of cool field adept unit I never get to use. So there's like some potential for him. I think I like him better than the Giant. But we'll see. He's level 10 with 3 stars and he has field adept already. That's good. Good sign. Probably use him instead. I think I got my fill of the Giant and he's level 30 already. I don't think he's going anywhere. I think you attack the middle one. Should be able to eliminate all of his units. The mountain soldiers have such bad stats. I think you can kill the Tiger Axe here. We'll just take out all of his units. We'll get more XP that way than just guarding to win. Oh man, he one-shot him. Vickery Box when he crits is crazy. There aren't enough spellcaster enemies. See, that guy crit and did nothing. Oh my gosh, this Vickery Box unit's absurd. The rabbit is good, and he is seeming like nothing. I think at a high level the rabbit will like have a chance to slow the enemy and destroy a star when he hits, which is kind of a cool effect. My Black Skull Dragon had that. That was pretty fun. Yeah, we're a bit stronger than I'd like to be, but I can't think of any meme like strategies with weak units. It would just be using weak units for the sake of using them. Which, like, using units that deal less damage just slows everything down, and using units that die in a few hits just is annoying. Okay, so we bought 2, so that's 3. Kinda wanna buy more. I think you're just gonna hang out at base. I was gonna hang out in base in case enemies attack, and then you're gonna go take that house, then that house, then that house. Starting with this one up. Sense. We'll wait till you get to this place to send you. You should do most of your movement through the Z menu. It's just a lot cleaner. Okay, So now if we look, Iconic Fury, Mage Powder, Snake Fang, Beast Fang, Black Bennett, Sword, Whip, Monster Born, Shadow, Shock Shell. Yeah, nothing else too exciting here. And the next stage is our first chance at polymerization. But there's nothing that's going to fuse. We don't even want polymerization the entire run. Fortunately, there's no fusions. But it'd be fun to just do it for Pokedex. There's no other open shops, right? Base is open. I don't think... I'm pretty sure we just don't want to buy any of those. I don't want to waste the money. So I'm pretty sure we just buy 3 more shock shells, because they're so rare. Being able to, like, put the damage items on machines is so cool. Like, if you wanted to have machines with shock shells for Yugi's campaign, doing Kaiba's campaign first, and then doing Yugi's campaign would get you there quicker. But it'd still be fine to just use them as item holders, so if I'm going to use a machine in Yugi's campaign, I'd still probably want to do Yugi's campaign. But Kaiba's campaign, it seems like pretty much only Launcher Spider's the machine I'd be interested in. I guess I could look up all the machines and see, but I don't think I have any yet, and we already have the shock shells. You get a bunch from, like, Bandit Keith later, I guess. But most of the types you can get, like, a damage item for. The only weird one I can think of is just if you're in Yugi's campaign and you want to use a machine, you won't get the damage item until very, very late. But all the other ones I feel like you get in a reasonable time. We do want to heal the Bickery box. I'm tempted to put red medicine on, so I have to heal less often. But since I'm only using one team, I feel like the additional value from the blue medicines is pretty tempting. I think after next stage we'll have 2 teams. It just doesn't make sense to like have like 1, maybe 2 units I'm planning on using long term, and then have like 2 fillers. It just makes more sense to throw 3 units that I'm planning on using longer onto the same team and then splitting them up later. So it's 400 money. Yeah, we can just have him do that. We still have to make him move again later. Oh. We want to do this to go on him, that, and then that, and then that. We want to heal. I don't think there's any way to heal from this menu. So if I push A here, it doesn't do it. Yeah. I think you have to be clicking on them like this. Uh-oh. Reviving has happened. That's the first time this campaign, huh? We've been pretty good at that, just killing them quick and ending the level before they revive. I like to kill all the units in the level once, just to feel like I completed it, but killing them after they revive for the second KO just feels kind of annoying, more than satisfying. Boom, 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 rabbit! One shot. Now do you plus Bickery box kill this? I'm gonna say probs not. Be down to like 30 health. Oop, it did. So that might have been a damage roll. Or Bickery box just might be busted enough that you wrecked him. The one good part about using busted units is that we'll finish things faster. So if it is a little boring that we're using busted units, it gets mitigated a bit by everything going a bit faster. Because using bad units, everything slows down, which makes it a little more miserable. But I just remember the first run. Yeah, they get a start at the same time. They're very similar units. I remember the first run I was using a lot of OP stuff because it was the cooler units. I was not enjoying that as much. So then after the Yugi campaign, I switched. I cut a bunch of units. I had more fun with it. We did 2 full runs last time. I don't think there's a... I don't think there's a downside to losing house. I should check how like fast this rabbit is. Yeah, I don't think there's a downside to losing these houses because I claimed them and got the money for claiming them. I don't think you lose money once you lose them. And they're just gonna sit in those houses. We already got the Tiger Axe. I got the Shock Shells, which is the only thing I wanted. I think I could get Legendary Swords, but I don't think I need them. Oh, Arabi's a dinosaur. Or he's a dragon. So he'd be the item holder for the Field Adept comp, which makes sense. Because Rabbit's not, and Garuzi's is not. Yeah, that makes sense. That'll be fun. I feel like I haven't used a Rabbi in quite a while. Again, when I was younger, I did the Kaiba campaign first, like every time. So I'm a little more used to using these units from that, but then the more recent campaigns I've done Yugi just because he's more fun. That might also be part of why I find Yugi more fun. Hard to pinpoint. I think Jack in the Box has a chance of killing me at 630. I haven't been paying attention to his damage, but we also got one more star on both our damage dealers, so we are quite strong now. Oh, 55. Okay, he guarded, so I'm going to try to kill him through the guard. I don't think Giant can do it. Oh. We're going to try it with Giant. He might be able to do it. I shouldn't have done that because you get a higher dodge chance when you guarded. So our chance of missing there was higher. And this guy can't miss and can probably kill through it. Close. Rex has really high HP units, so even though we got an extra star, we should be a little careful to try to make sure that like a miss doesn't make us not a one round win the fight. Should do enough. Yeah, I used the middle guy a ton. His circle is so big on the map. Him and I think the Red Eyes Metal Dragon have like massive circles. Kind of cool. If you're doing one of your like earlier playthroughs where you don't know where everything is, that can be really helpful to find like wild enemies and stuff because they're so big. Also next stage we might want to do that to find the moisture creature on Kaiba. We'll make things take longer though. Oh, we get a polymerization for free. That's neat. I wonder if we have anything that fuses yet. I don't think we do. So that's kind of weird to give you something you can't use. Yeah, now we have a Rabbi. He doesn't have Field Adept yet though. It's a little awkward. Yeah, that means Giant is gone. Rabbi is in. Starts level 4. 3 stars. I wonder if he should go in the middle. That'd be kind of fun. I think Vickery Box should be. Trying to make you purple. For some reason. He's like a nice pink color. Okay, so Kaiba for this stage is gonna want. Oops. King Rex, because it'll be easier to find the thing. And then I don't know if we want to bring our other dudes. Okay, so stages. Ruzi's moisture creature. It says he wanders around invisibly, so you should just wait in the spot and stop moving around impatiently. Big circle unit is Kaiba lead. Send Kaiba to Sweet. Build a cannon. Build a watchtower. Dust from unit pierced by line. Southeast double hills range. Alright, we'll see if we can figure out what the heck that means. But we shouldn't need no Mokuba for this stage. Next stage we can buy more Power of Natures. I should delete Power of Nature from up there, so we can buy it here, and we're not going to have enough spirits down there. I'm going to put wait till later in my notes on the other Power of Nature. But maybe I'll do Yugi first and then one Power of Nature at that point, so I don't want to delete it just yet. Ooh, Cocoon of Evolution coming up. Gift of the Mystical Elf again. Alright, so Garuzi's is east of Nervoy. And we get Mountain Warrior also, which is kind of cool. And Garuzi. So we could lose this level to get Garuzi and use him. But since we have 3 units that we want to use anyway, it's probably not worth It's fun to do that for like early levels though. Like grab the unit quick and then lose the level and then get to use them. If we do that, we have a Rabby. We get Moisture Creature as well. So after this stage, we'll have 2 teams. Be nice. Oh yeah, that'll be sick. I'm looking forward to that. Okay. So we definitely want to bring this guy. And then I don't think we want to bring Mokuba. But he costs like 20 to bring, so we should just bring him. It's easier than messing up and not bringing him next stage also. But now we're feeling a lot more comfortable on the money front. Did we get for ruby items? Oh, we didn't. Woohoo! Good thing we caught that. Alright, I feel like I want to do blue plus red plus... Why give me a polymerization though when I can't fuse anything yet? It's confusing. Yeah, that means I probably don't need to buy any polymerizations. Doesn't seem like a very good item generally. Okay if you're gonna run out of stars. The problem is the combat boosts items, all like swords and silver bone arrow and stuff. Those are overtuned. If those were nerfed, then polymerization would get a lot better. So what did I say? It was east of Nervoy. Never east, so it'd be like here. You need to be pretty careful though that he doesn't go too far. I think that's probably as far as we can go. Make sure I get here before that guy does. Oh, that was too risky. Wow, we might have lost the level. Oh gosh, I think we lost the level already. We sent him out too far. We're dumb. There's no way this Phantom Gwen lives. That's funny. We don't really get anything out of it because we didn't get any units. Oh, if I went first and guarded, maybe we could have lived. He doesn't have that many stars. No, I need to guard. Come on. It'd be so cool if we lived. I don't think we're gonna live now. If I would have went first and got the guard, I think we maybe could have lived. Guard again? Let me go? Oh no, we're super dead. Shoot. I wanted to sneak the Gruzies in and then get back, but the crew box is kind of slow and I waited too long. Funny. We're not doing hardcore Iron Man or anything anyway, so it doesn't really matter that we lose, but a little embarrassing. Used to doing the like Fire Emblem where you have to start over. Or Pokemon. Kind of fun to add a little danger, but also a little toxic. So you first, then Kaiba. Pegasus can just hang out. Goodbye, like. Bye. I have Field Adept on somebody, don't I? You have Field Adept and you have 4 stars in the field, so if I went in here, maybe I would have more actually. We can try it. If Field Adept only works in the forest, then it's kind of awkward. I did Field Adept on a Yugi campaign, and I think I just thought it worked in the field. What I thought was the field, but it doesn't seem to. Okay, so these guys should be a lot weaker. Narabi has decent health. He's like level 4 or something. Yeah, I feel like he's just not supposed to attack, but maybe he just won't get XP. Yeah, only having one team is sketchy here, because I want one team to go get Garuzis, and then one team to like fight some of these dudes. And then the team that gets Garuzis can fight the boss. That'd be like the way I'd want to do the level. But now I have to have like this guy sit here and fight everybody and then go get Garuzis. Super awkward. I think Arabi will be a fun item holder though. Pretty happy with that. I didn't have that in my notes for the field team, so but weird. Let me break through his guard. Sure. No. That is pretty tanky. I think he's a fairly high-starred unit in the card game. Still think I have no machines though. That's really awkward that you get the shock shells and then for like 3 levels you'll have no machines. Wonder when the first machine is in the run. I could check on my spreadsheet. I have an awesome spreadsheet. I really like it. Spent a lot of time on it for some reason. I guess it's gonna go towards there. Alright. So this guy is Field Adept. Now he gets it in the forest. But that's what happens for Forest Adept, so I don't understand the difference. I don't want to build a Forest Adept team very much, because it's kind of hard to fight in the forest. This guy fuses with my Kaiba's lead, the giant 2-headed King Rex guy. But this guy feels so bad because his health's really low and he doesn't have anything going for him. He's a dragon also, so then you have 2 dragons on the team, and it's sketchy. I'm not sure how to make that work. But that is a really fun one to do in a Kaiba campaign, because you get both of them like fairly early for a fusion combo. A lot of times you have to do like Yugi and then Kaiba to get both of the fusion monsters. So to get them both like during the run really motivates you to use them if you want to do polymerization stuff, but the fusion itself's awful and that unit's really bad, and then the King Rex is like fine. But the fusion itself's like one of the worst fusions out of all of them. And a dragon with really low health is rough. If that unit was like a machine or something, he might be okay. He has a decent amount of attack, and I think he has okay stars maybe, but his health being low is really, really bad. There's like a minimum threshold for health, and anybody that has lower health than that, kind of a not great unit. Again, we're going back to like, if all 3 of the enemies go and they attack you, if you die, that's really, really, really bad. And if you die to 1 crit, that's pretty bad too. But if you can survive a crit and then the 2 other attacks, then you got enough health, you're probably chilling. More is obviously better, but I don't want to go here. Oh no, he's gonna move away. Don't lose the level 2 dumb way, nice cap, don't do it. Okay, now if we had like swap mode on or something and we didn't kill him in 1 round, it'd be bad. We guarded, that's a bit annoying. Alright, sorry. Shut up for a second. Okay. Didn't pay attention to if they guarded or anything. Hard to have a snack and play this game. I'm used to like my card games where I can play them one-handed really easy. Even League for a little bit. Just using a mouse is fine, as long as you're not like fighting. I need to use abilities really quick. Yeah, the Pickery Box and the Rabbit are pretty fun. Bigger Box is just feeling a little too strong. Rabbit's feeling fine. But that's because he's right next to Bigger Box. Maybe it'd feel too good if I was using Water Girl. This is a bad level that I have a snack during. He's like right there. I hate to waste so much money. You gotta do a cannon, a watchtower. And you gotta zoom out. I might fail the level looking for a moisture creature, by the way. Definitely should have healed. He could have went 3 times, killed a ruby, and eventually won the fight. Probably not, though. I think Bakery Box can solo him. Bakery Box might be able to kill all of his units with 4 stars. 2 in the middle, 1 on each of the sides. Might be enough. I was kind of kidding when I was saying it. But I think he actually could if he didn't miss. Yeah. That's kind of busted. No abilities by 10. That's fine. He's only 10. I like in the UK campaign you're fighting like level 50 enemies by now. Like wild guys, not like level 10s is weird. See if I can remember how to find Moisture Creature. Definitely didn't find it when I was a kid. I saw it like on a YouTube video, someone found it and I was like, whoa, that's in this game. We're like there-ish. I think it should be down here a little lower. Yeah, I think he's like invisible. Walking around somewhere. I think this is like a reasonable chance of finding him. And then we need to put you in between this place and that place, so if people spawn and I don't notice. Then we're gonna run out of time limit time, potentially. Also an issue. Send you away, just in case that happens. I don't think it will, but... Ooh. I think somewhere around here. Good deal. Check my notes, but they can't be insanely detailed. Southeast Double Hill Range. Oh nice, we did. That was really quick. This is like the secret unit hidden in the game, but he's not that busted. He's like decent, but he's not that busted. We're done with our snack now. Okay. Hello, you there? What are you? So he's like a alien that got trapped in the game. We're like humans that got trapped in the game. So most things are just like digital game monsters. But this is like another like person kind of like us. You just want to end the level. There's nothing by at that spot. You're healed. This is like a really short level, but there's a few enemies here. Okay. Successfully got him though. That was very quick. We did spend a lot of time figuring out how to get him last time though. Okay, so for that stage, yeah, quick attack and polymerization and super regen, none of those are good. Next stage we can get more Book of Secret Arts, more silver bows, power nature, javelin, and too crazy there. Red Sea Snake though will be nice. Northwest coast of Thormont. Okay. Yeah, now we have some units. And after next level we might have 3 teams of units. Which would be crazy. Okay, so Rabbi, my enemies have blue medicines on her. She's gonna take a couple hits. The guy in the middle is really good. I don't like him for some reason though. Don't really use him. Yeah, I think if Rabbit weakens the girl on the right, then I think Big Gray Box can kill. She might not be low enough to trigger blue medicine. Oh, she probably will. Darn. Rabbit did a little more than I'm thinking. Big Gray Box might be able to still kill her through this. 700 is a lot. I don't know if he can. Maybe a Rabbit would finish before she heals again then. Yeah, maybe a Rabbit can finish her before she heals again. If not, we can just waste all our stars trying to fight their healing. If she does heal again, then she's out of stars at least. I don't want to wait for her to be out of stars. Just kill her through it. We do enough damage now, that's the thing we can try to do. And then the middle guy has so many stars, even though he has a lot of health. Killing him is much better than going for the dragon. But at this point, our team's busted up. Once you get the items, you guys are super busted. You just gotta realize that the damage boost items are incredibly broken. I could do a run where I'm not allowed to use those, but then like all the fights are just gonna take forever. It's gonna be kind of annoying. I could say like one per unit. That would make it a lot more balanced, I guess. But I don't know that that would make the game that much more fun, honestly. And it's kind of hard to make this game like hard, I feel like. So I don't know. What did we do last time we played? Did we do like 4-hour sessions or did we do like 8-hour sessions? I don't remember. Alright, so now we have Moisture Creature for Kaiba. We have Garuzis. There's a Field Adept unit, so you leave and Garuzis joins. He gets Field Adept eventually. Oh, we don't have weapons. We don't have items for him. We need items for him. So if you look at this guy, 2,000 health at level 1 is insane. 2,800 attack's pretty good. Defense doesn't matter. 1 star is the, like... If there was an F tier, this would be like a tier below. Like, there's no other unit in the game with this low of stars. He's like 1 less star than the worst starred unit at all points. It was like, so, yeah, that's pretty rough. But he does have Power of Nature potential, and oh, he starts with magic? He starts with level 5 magic, that's sick. We can have him have Rayami to start with. But the problem is there's no other spirits. Right, there's my typing. So we get a couple dragons. Oh, we have Dark Plant, actually. We could do spirit nonsense with Dark Plant if we wanted to. But yeah, there's no machines yet. I mean, still the shock shells. Oh, there's Gamma. Okay, well, Gamma's actually okay then. You can give him shock shells right away. Cool. That's sick. Gamma fits the color here because we want him to be white. That looks really nice. Okay, so if we throw Garuzis in here, we actually do have... Oh yeah, we bought swords, never mind. Cool, cool. We're more prepared than we thought. I think I want sword on top and the bottom. Okay, so this is best in slot Rudy's. That's pretty good. Maybe we want to do double red medicine. Maybe we want to do a monster reborn. Not sure. Yeah, like this is probably a team. So you for healing, and then these two guys for damage, and then eventually these two will have field adept, but they don't for now. But they all want to like get to the same color. The bakery box for damage here, be interesting. Okay, so we want to have somebody be blue. That's probably Mokuba. And we want to put our water dudes on him, but not yet. So after this stage, we'll probably want to put Sea Snake, Turtle, and Bakery Box on Mokuba. And then we kind of want the Field Adept stuff to be orange. And we want it to be Rex. But this is the Field Adept team. Like, this is it. The endgame version of that. So Higasumi Giant needs to leave. Put the Dark Plant in for now. Done, you're done, you're done. We're probably going to do Giant Soldier Stone instead of Dark Plant. So we could actually just do that, maybe. Be better. Or there's going to be some switching around. But this is an actual team, and I think we want it to be on Rex, which means I guess this is going to be third unit I have to bring. A third squad I have to bring. With no units. Awkward. Putting Ravi on Rex Raptor feels pretty thematic. Oh, he's not very high up there. Yeah, it'd be nice to put a more orange unit here. But anyway, level 25 on the dude. Okay, oh yeah, Water Girl's still 16. she's pretty high up there, huh? Okay, but our other unit here is Garuzi's. Okay, their items look great. That's the actual team, so we'd like to keep them together to be the same color. And then for other units, Moisture Creature, Bakery Box. Yeah, this is where it gets awkward, because we're going to get 2 more units next stage. So then we'll have... probably just put Bakery Box with the blue dudes, and then he'll turn a little more blue. So then Moisture Creature is going to have to be by himself. And we'll get the Queen of Autumn Leaves. We'll replace Dark Plant with Soldier of Stone, probably. In Yugi campaign, so Dark Plant will probably be ran for quite a while. Which means we should probably on the sheet put Dark Plant. But him being level 1's awkward, so we probably could have used him for a while up into this point. Because now his health's going to be so low, he's going to get wrecked. Yeah, I feel like him using these is the best he can do. Give this guy more turns. And this guy can like double Ryomi. And you can like have blue medicines. Oh gosh, this is a train wreck here. I don't really want either of them to use attacks with Silver Bow and Arrow. One Silver Bow and Arrow on each, maybe, and then like blue medicine on this one. And a Monster Reborn on this one. Is this what we're doing? So he's supposed to go first and Ryomi. You're going to power Nature or Blue Medicine every turn, so you're never going to attack. Probably only 4 Power of Natures. And you have Monster Reborn for fun. So every time he Power of Natures, he regains a star and then he gets a star. Which is nice, but we need a third unit for it to actually be useful. Like, more useful. But him going like first and Ryomi and then him killing everything seems pretty good. And then we can get Kaiba starting on some levels. This is like bright white, which is perfect, but these guys are going to mess with the color a lot, which I'm not a fan of. This guy's purple, yeah. I feel like these guys are supposed to be orange, but maybe... This is the final team now. So, I guess they could be whatever color they end up. It's gonna be a really ugly looking color, but this should be the Field Adept team. Oh, he has Forest Adept, so that he's getting Forest, not Field, when he goes in there. We have to figure out what Field Adept means. Okay, and then you... Gamma's 70. Oh, this guy's 34. That's gonna be hard to beat. Sometimes there's like a level 4 guy that's better. 39. Pretty close. 39 is better. Nope. 34. Okay, so who do we want to be fast? The Constructor, I think. Discount guy being fast makes sense too. But yeah, we'll just bring these so it doesn't cost money, and then these are our 2 squads, and then we'll get some water dudes this stage, and then we'll have more squads. Be pretty sick. But yeah, we had 1 for so long, and now we're gonna quickly accelerate to 3. So the difference from 1 to 2 is really, really nice. I think. Okay, so now in this stage, we get Power of Nature in Jakan, and we get Red Sea Snake north of the west coast of Thormont. North of the west coast of Thormont. So I think... Interesting. I think we want to try to have Kaiba fight him. And if he fails... Somebody else. I guess this can go there. Oh wait. If I take this, will they might like come try to murder that if I take it. Is there anything here that I want? Not really. I want to get Field Adept proc. I feel like that's not going to happen. Kaiba should hesitantly fight them. Oh. Hesitantly fight. I feel like Kaiba's just gonna get wrecked and die. You see this Dark Plant. 1 star Moisture Creature plus Dark Plant. Well, you probably can't kill Moisture Creature super easy. Ooh. And the tier 5 magic this early in the game, though, is really sick. I can use Rami already. I would have Bith of the Mystical Elf, too. But you can't use that out of combat, so I don't really like it. But getting to go first in Rami this early in the game is awesome. I am, pretty concerned about running 400 health Dark Plant. Give Moisture Creature a 2nd star. Okay, unparalyzed. Not great, not great. He's gonna attack Moisture Creature, that's awesome. If he's Dark Plant, it's really bad. Yeah, Moisture Creature has so much health. Yeah, I think he could just kill the middle guy. He can't miss. He does enough damage with 1 power up, I would imagine. Yeah. Now we want to kill the right guy. And unfortunately, we have to like heal Dark Plant every single fight. Get absolutely blasted. 2 hits from this might kill. It should kill him. Yep, like Reebok's pretty strong. We need the other dudes to not die so we get XP though. Yeah, stunning them and then killing them before they use their stars is good, but I only have 1 carry, so not like super easy to kill them before they use their stars. I think we just want to heal ourselves. As dumb as that looks. Dark Plant is still level 1. Okay. Yeah. Guess we're just gonna hit this guy for fun. We could Power of Nature, but we'd have to use like all of them to have a chance of killing the... That's just too much work. If this misses, we're gonna get hit twice, which is really awkward, but that would be 2 misses in a row. Super likely. We might get some reasonable stats or something for leveling up eventually. I don't know if I want Kaiba to fight the wild enemies. I don't want to Raomi one unit, probably. Although if we don't use all 5 of them, then it was a waste. Now he gets to hit me once. If it's the Dark Plant that he hits, it's annoying. The other guys have a ton of health, as long as they don't get hit. They have like 5 times the health. Get him with that. So, the important part about him is he has the Spirit's Tag. But he's such a terrible unit. 37 damage. 400 health. Such a terrible unit. The Moisture Creature's sick. But the 1 star makes him not, like, crazy OP or anything. Makes him really hard to use. I gotta make sure not to fight them in the water, because they have a bunch of bonuses in the water. Okay. I don't know if they're still in the water when they fight me there. Raimi. If he's fast enough to go first most fights, then that really helps him be a lot better. Also. Well, I wonder if they're in the water still. Hope not. Yeah, so the Power Nature doesn't really do much. Gives Moisture Creature 1 more hit, which doesn't feel like enough. It's really at its best when it buffs both units, because otherwise it just doesn't feel good enough. Kill this octopus here. Jellyfish, I mean. 450 is a lot of damage, but again, I feel like attacking. Well, I feel like I get more XP if I attack, but like watching that animation to do. Oh wow, he has 100 damage because he Power Nature. I was gonna say watching that animation to do 40 damage is not worth it. The Power Nature. Okay, so the enemy didn't really block much. It blocked like 1 hit maybe. Sometimes it'll block like all their hits. Plant. Chillin', you doing okay, buddy? He's not chilling. He's just gonna heal himself again. So awkward. 400 health, man. But using him now so he levels up might be the play. Because when we get Queen, she'll be a little weak for a while. I assume she's level 1 when we get her. And we gotta figure out a way for Lord of Dragons to fit in some comp. Oh yeah, Water Girl. That's so sad Water Girl isn't Water Unit. Try to make her work on that team, because that team's so short on units. Yeah, they might be in the water here, so I should probably go in the house to fight. Should let oh, he got out. I was gonna say I should let Rex Rafter fight a couple of people. Bruzies could use a level or 2, but I think this team's a bit stronger than that. Alright. What do we have? We have Rabbit who's really high level, a Ruby got some levels last stage, and then you're fresh. So yeah, he could use. Sure. And these are 3 like units. Sure I'm keeping. Whereas Dark Plant is getting ditched, like, for sure. But it'll be fun to meme with him for a while. It would have been fun to use him early, but it also would have sucked. Because if there's nobody for him to heal, then this turn just feels like a waste. Let Rex fight this guy. I feel like having Rex fight the wild creatures would be better because it's less risky. We're supposed to kill Squid. Does he have any heals? Probably supposed to kill the Squid because he has 3 stars, so maybe we'll be able to kill him in time. Yeah, Ruby should probably not be the middle guy for this team. I wonder if Garuzzi's or Rabbit's faster. I mean, Rabbit's a rabbit. Maybe he's faster. I don't think he gets swiftness or swift. I could check my spreadsheet. How much does Gruzzi do? Gruzzi can't miss, which I really like. Okay, so a Ruby should probably finish the Squid, but I probably will just have the Rabbit attack so he doesn't get another turn. Bit of a waste of damage, though. I think we're healthy enough. Killing this guy. Yeah, the red sea snake is very important for the Navy team because he gets swift or whatever, which I think makes him move quicker as the lead unit in the overworld. So that plus Navy might make up for him being really slow. I think he's the fastest, like, water dude. And then his stats are, like, okay enough. And then I kind of like the Turtle King as the healing item consumable unit for that squad. So then it's just a matter of which other water unit's the best. The Jellyfish does bonus damage to machines, which I feel like doesn't come up enough to be that good. The Squid guy blinds eventually, but that's a really long way away. The Mermaid has... There's a few of them with like AoE ults, but those feel kind of mediocre to me. The Mermaid is a spirit type though, which is good typing. Okay, so you should just hit. Ooh, that probably doesn't do 400 without the power of nature. Force of nature, whatever it's called. Okay, so now maybe we can have Plant finish him off. He's got 40 health. I think Plant can try to do 40. Healing would probably better, but Plant can EXP here. Yeah, 47 damage. Let's go Dark Plant. He's doing things. Yeah, if we knew exactly what units we were going to use, we could plan this out a little better. Fine. Oh, we have Kaiba take out the boss and Rex do the wild encounter. Okay, so now he is that dude instead. I feel like we just heal. See here? I think Resist is pretty decent. Problem is all these Field Adept guys should just be Castle Adept guys instead. They're like similar units, except Field Adept's so much harder to proc. But the Castle Adept units are just like insanely overused because they're so busted. Getting plus a star and plus 500 attack. Like, you can basically assume it's every fight for the whole game. Which is a lot. The Red Sea Snake? Oh yeah. Yeah, I feel like all of Kaiba's levels, or at least the early ones, just feel like pretty much the same. The problem. Ooh, Rebby got a star, that's good, that's good. Level 15. We'll get super stamina at some point, that'll be fun. I think it's down there somewhere. Sea snake thing. We didn't heal again. It's fine. Maybe. Yeah, I think 5's probably enough. Power. I need 2 powers on. I just feel so bad when it only gives me... Like it returns a star and then it gives me a star. For Jellyfish here. Chunk of damage, and we might as well kill him before he has a chance to wake up. Alien beam. Again, I feel like this attack's just not worth it, even if it gives me XP. Just heal instead. Oof. Woke him up. I don't think attacking them has any bearing on whether they wake up or not. Oh man, he's getting hurt. Dark Plant may die. We did put a Monster Reborn on this team. It will need one, as long as Dark Plant exists on it. He actually does die. He's bad, man. Sorry, buddy. It was bound to happen. I wonder if he just doesn't get any XP this fight. Oh no, that guy on the left gets to attack me 3 times because we didn't kill him. We ran out of stars. 730 is sick. Someday we'll fight a spellcaster and he'll get automatic. Sick. Ooh, 3 hits is a lot. Not a huge fan here. Yeah, I didn't realize Meister Creature's starting HP was so absurdly high though. 2,000? Like, higher than anybody else, and he was level 1. That raises my opinion of him significantly. I thought it was like fine, but I didn't realize it was that insane. Heal. He might be in the water now to make it a buff. Probably wasn't worth doing any of that. Got Remy. Good. Self. They're probably only gonna fight the boss with this team still. If we have one Remy for that, that's probably fine. Might have saved us getting hit once or twice here, which is pretty cool. Nice, nice. Alright. Plant. He should be like level 30 by now. We'd actually been using him like we should have been if this was our plan. That one is a sail. I want to make sure Kaiba doesn't actually land. And then we want to make sure you suitable HP to fight a wild encounter. Probably should. Those. We needed to heal moisture creature there. Okay. This one wants to trade all for some reason. Oh yeah, 2 more power natures or something. Probably not worth. Red medicine. Could use a couple red medicines, I guess, now that we feel pretty rich. You can go home. You can go home. You, I don't remember which direction. Try there. Check my notes. Northwest of coast. North. East. So it is up here, okay. Yeah, I think I always thought it was east. It's potentially awkward. Yeah, there it is, nice. Yeah, this one's fairly easy to miss. But three monsters is a lot. Kaiba doesn't have very many wilds early on. Don't run on accident. It's cap. Okay, so they're pretty low levels again, but it is 3, and they get a water adept. It's pretty strong. We should kill this one. Yeah, it'll be fun to use water guys. I think it'll be fun for a little bit, and then it'll suck, because water guys kind of suck. But I think if we're ranking the water guys, I think Sea Snake's the best. And Turtle, I think, is the best at holding consumables. That might be useful for us. We kill all these in one round with our red squad here. Ruzies doesn't have very many stars. It's kind of a problem. Rabbit's pretty strong though. Now that he's not paired with the Bickery box, we get to see a little bit more of what he actually is. This would be nice as a kill. Good, good. He waited, so I think I can hit him. Can't miss any hits. We should have just enough to kill him if we don't miss. Would be really nice. If we do miss, we should still win because we killed 2 units. Good. Rabbit. Rabbit should be able to do 1,000. Or he could crit and get him in 1 hit. Nicely done, sir. Okay, Rex Raptor gives our team more health, which Ravi doesn't really need. Dark Rabbit kind of appreciates, I guess. Eh. They already have a lot of health, so I don't think Rex is the best pairing for them. Might want to consider changing and making them like green or something. So we got Mokuba. And we can buy 2 red medicines, and then we'll send Mokuba back here. And I want to see what exists at Thornmount. All trade posts. Thorn Mox. Enchant Javelin. Oh, Silver Bow and Arrow. Buy more of those. I don't really need more of them, but wouldn't mind them. I feel like I should just wait on that. But yeah, I feel like there was something else here I could buy. Yeah. Oh, okay. Pushing the wrong buttons or something. There we go. Focus Secret Arts. I have enough of those. Dragon Treasure's bad. Yeah, I don't. Guess we could buy. That should be way too many of those. Oh no, I didn't stop him in time. I was supposed to be able to. I was supposed to finish this. It's fine though. What's he got? All 2 stars? Ooh, that's kind of a weak boss. Oh, he carded. No, he didn't. Does he have armor already? Maybe Ruby just does no damage. That was a good crit. I think killing the other guy's better than Judgment, but that guy guarded, so just go for Judgment now. Judgment has a lot of health, but no stars, so he's kind of not the greatest unit. And he doesn't have anything too unique about him. There's just like other units that do basically the same thing as him and are better. But if those units didn't exist, that would bump him up a bit. I think he's totally usable. Yeah, this team feels pretty reasonable. I think I want Dark Rabbit in the middle. Because he's the coolest unit. We could have done Tiger Axe instead of one of these guys. But, like, if we did Tiger Axe instead of Ravi, we wouldn't have a consumable, like, item holder. I think I like Garuzi's better than Tiger Axe. Maybe I shouldn't, though. I feel like I've used Garuzi's more than I've used Tiger Axe. Interesting. Let me look at the difference between those two units. We could swap if we wanted to. Alright. So Tiger Axe gets Road Adept, Field Adept, Forest Adept. Garuzi's gets the exact same. Garuzi's just has 1 more star, 200 more health, and 200 more attack. So they're the same unit, but Garuzi's just is better. Like, everything about them is the same, except Garuzi's better, and you get them, like, 1 level apart, so that's, like, really awkward. And Mountain Warrior loses Road Adept for Mountain Adept, and has horrendous attack, bad health, and really good stars. So he could hold items, I guess, and be a Field Adept. So it could have been Mountain Warrior instead of a Ruby, but a Ruby's just a lot better. I think pretty much every way. Yeah, I don't think Rex is really the best place for this. It could be green. Be like purpley. Anyway, I think we want Mokuba. Oh, this is purple as well. That's awkward. But not that one. It could be Crab. It could be Water Girl. I think it's Bickery Box. But yeah, they're both purpley. Interesting. Because I want them to be blue. Yeah, like Bickery Box is supposed to join them, but then this team is super sketched. Goodness gracious. Okay, but that team's full, and then this team would be full, and then this team would only have Moisture Creature on it. So maybe this team's supposed to, like, hang out. That's awkward. Like, Bickery Box fits on this team so well. Where is he, though? Let's do level. Let's try to find him. Oh, Giant still is higher level than any of my other units, and I haven't used him in forever. Okay, yeah, you want your Beast Fangs. Both have Water Adept to start with, and then you want items. Heals. Probably just all heals. That's a legit team. And we'll try to turn them blue. So maybe they hang out on Mokuba for a while. We want them to match like Mako's color. Getting them as close to the Joey guy as color as possible would be ideal, I guess. They were more purpley than I was expecting, which I could have easily looked up and known. Okay, so I guess this is purple already, so I could just put them on Pegasus and then keep them purple, but I want to try to turn them bluish, right? So it's supposed to be Bickery Box, Lord of D, and then like Water Girl. Then we cut Water Girl eventually. So like Water Girl's kind of a unit we want to be using. But I can't imagine this team doing okay with Water Girl on. We could do Zaragon, but we don't have a Navy guy until we get Mako and Yugi's campaign. And at that point we'll have somebody for water. So it just doesn't make any sense to use Zaragon. And then Bickery Box carrying the level 1s does make a lot of sense. But yeah, this is just really awkward for Moisture Creature though, because he has 2 fill units. So like I could take one of these units and put them on his team, and then each of these teams would have like 2 real units and 1 fill unit. But these 3 units are like supposed to be on a team together, so that doesn't really make much sense. I don't think I really like them on Rex though. I should look at like Yugi's team colors for that. It's the next stage. It's called Crucial Battle, and we were supposed to buy Gift to the Mystical Elf and Cocoon of Evolution, essentially. Swords Revealing Lights available. That's just a worse Rami, I think. Black Pendant, Pilot Crystal, Beast Fang, Electro Whip. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Germ Infection in the next stage. Deal the Phantom. Okay. No, you always want to get it here. Yeah, you always want to get it here. Okay, so we should cut Cocoon from our notes over there. Interesting. Okay. So this might not be a bad spot to stop, because I don't want to think about teams a little bit more. It's like, this seems like it's where it's going, and then this seems fine also. So in Yugi's campaign, we would replace Bickery Box with whatever water guy our third water guy is going to be, which could be Octosaber, it could be Mermaid, it could be Fiend Kraken, it could be Jellyfish. Like, we get them all pretty much at the same time. So that's 2 teams done, basically. And then I want to do like Moisture Creature plus Spirits. So we'll get Queen of the Autumn Leaves in a few levels here. And then we'll use Dark Plant until we get Giant Soldier Stone, or whatever we want to replace it with, but I think it's Giant Soldier Stone. Like, he's kind of a cool unit. And him holding the items might not be the worst use for him, and he's got a lot of HP, which is nice. If it's a Power of Nature team, it probably wants decent HP, but it also has magic. So Moisture Creature being Spirit and also having magic is sick. I don't think very many of the Knight Adept units can use tier 3 magic. That makes Phantom Gwen, though, really good for that team. I should note that somewhere, because if I can paralyze the entire enemy team and then power up, that's similar to having a little more health, which is pretty nice. Yeah, but so we got a Moisture Creature team coming, but it's kind of awkwardly waiting. And then the fourth team was supposed to be Lord of D plus some stuff, but can't think of fun stuff to go with him really. But we also need to put Bickery Box somewhere, so it's kind of like Lord of D and Bickery Box awkwardly looking for a place to stay, and then I don't even know who the third unit's supposed to be. I think I have it listed as a Water Girl, and then if I don't like her, Magician of Faith, but like that doesn't feel right. So I could put Higatsumi Giant here and then take one of these units and throw them here. Is that a Water Girl? But I don't think Water Girl can carry this team. She only has 2 stars at level 16. She's so bad. Yeah, this team has a total of 5 stars between 3 units, and without Moisture Creature, the worst you can do is 6. So this is like the lowest possible star count. It's really bad. This team would not be able to beat much. I could do more Power Natures on the plant, and then healing items on her. That doesn't really work super well. Yeah, none of these units are like units we want to really be using. Ferret Dragon could hang out here. But Kenny only has 2 stars. And Gwen is 3, I guess, but she has no HP. This dragon's pretty good, actually. And when he transforms, he's really good. Yeah, this Kaiba team here is super awkward. But benching Moisture Creature sounds terrible. I love that he starts with tier 5 magic, and then you can already have Rami. Really sick. Oops, where'd he go? That's tier 4 magic this early. It's like super sick. I'm really happy about that, actually. I didn't think we would need it at all for a while. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do there. And we've been going for approaching 4 hours. I feel like I used to do like 8 hours of this, but I don't know. I'm a little... Yeah, I'm not really feeling playing something else. Like yesterday we did some Nico games in League of Legends, but like I have to switch the stream title just to play like one game or something. I'm just kind of like, eh. So I think this is where we're at, and we'll play around with this game a bunch. The goal is to beat Yugi campaign, or Kaiba campaign, Yugi campaign, and Joey campaign, but we'll see if we get burned out before then or not. Oh, I just showed everybody League, nice. I should minimize that probably in the future. Oh, it's still showing you League. Yeah, we should minimize that. There we go. I don't want that to take priority over this. But anywho, I think that's a pretty good spot to stop. I don't want to like overdo it on the first one, and I think we'll probably keep going. Maybe play this for the rest of the week and see how that goes. Kind of what I'm feeling. So we got a new set of TFT soon. I feel like I can't think about enough stuff during TFT if I stream it though, so I don't know where we're going with that. Because like if I'm playing the new set, I'm trying to learn the new set, so I'd like to think about that and like learn it. And if I'm like trying to climb, then I should probably be like not distracted and playing my best, so that seems like awkward. But it is nice to be able to like automatically record if I get like a 3-star 5 cost or something, especially with the new set. Those would be fun clips to make with wacky stuff happening there. But PvE games are lame because they're not ranked, so it's and it's fun to like play those with friends because I can't really play ranked with friends because my friends aren't ranked high enough, and I don't know if you can even do it at that high rank. But like even if I'm at platinum because it's the beginning of the season, playing with like my platinum and diamond friends is kind of awkward. They feel like they're shooting themselves in the foot if they're playing with someone who usually gets master tier, right? Yeah, no, I had fun with this, and I think these two teams are chilling. I just need to find a way to like get Moisture Creature some levels and still use him. So we'll try to figure that out before next stream. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do. I have 7 units right now. That's a really awkward number. Because 8 you just throw in 1 filler, but 7 you gotta throw in 2 fillers. And it feels like you should put 1 on each of 2 teams. Because if you put 2 on 1 team, I just don't want to use that team at all, because you're using it just to give Moisture Creature levels, and wasting levels onto other people. So that's super awkward, but we do get Queen of Autumn Leaves in... Oh, quite a while actually. Wait. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's quite a while. So this will be level 9, and we won't get her until level 13, so we'd have her for 14. So that's like half of as far as we've gotten already, worth of levels. That's quite a bit before we get another unit. Cause yeah, in level 13 we get Queen of Autumn Leaves, Larva Moth, and Insect Queen. Which I'm tempted to do, because we also get a Perfectly Ultimate. So like, I would get Perfectly Ultimate, Larva, and Insect Queen, and I could make a team out of those from that level, which is kind of something I want to do at some point with a Kaiba campaign. And then I want to put all those on Weevil and have him be like a bug person. We could put Garuzis in the middle and go green with this team. Be kind of wacky. I think I like the orange idea though. I feel like I usually have an orange. Like a blue, a purple, a white, and an orange seems pretty good. I don't really want to make it like an ugly gray. I guess I could. I don't like that though. Guy's not as blue as I thought he was. So we could do green or we could do this. Rex is already a few levels up. I think Weevil has really good stars. Yeah, I kind of want to do this also. That team feels like they're doing okay. They're kind of high level too. So maybe taking a unit off this team, putting it on this team, and having other fillers or something. But yeah, it's a while before I get another unit, so it's super awkward. Anywho. GG's, gents. I think we'll go ahead and catch you next time.